shall start recording now. You missed the vote on new tokens.
Why would I ever say no to that? They're so good looking.
Oh, yeah. Well, originally I had it to where the I just took a PDF of the actual pictures he sent me. The problem with that is that both you and Avern didn't have full bodies. You were just a floating head, and she lost her legs in the war.
Oh no. Yeah.
So it didn't quite look great. And then this was the third option.
Cool.
Everyone who responded said this was the better option.
Can I... Are you using a specialized software, or can I make a token for you in this similar style?
I mean, I was using Token Tool, but if y'all want to make your own tokens, I don't care.
Oh. You're really going to come at the 7 hearts again?
What are you on about? Oh, is this going on Discord?
No, it's not.
I don't.
That was her.
Understand you two, what goes on between you three weirdos, but yeah. So last session is up on YouTube. I'm trying something new while recording this one. See how that goes. But yeah, so I'll put that up as well after we finish this.
Hey, did you pull on me and give me...
Did I pull you and give you something? I think
Yeah,
it was. Does it have to do with robes?
Brel?
No, don't say it.
Okay.
Go away. Yes, I did.
Weird, I've never had advantage on that thing before.
Yeah, no, Alright, redo your thing. I got rid of it.
Okay.
No, it was, you may find it, you may not, you know? Who knows? But that is one of the cool items in the... Well, actually, I'm not going to tell you.
The dungeon.
Not the dungeon. No, somewhere else. The other guy's carrying it. Dude, I'm surprised about how many magic items I made for this one fucking quest. Like, I don't even know if I want to give you some of them now.
Because what? We've been bad? Why not?
No, because I'm making too many of them. You're going to be level 4 and able to take on God.
That's fair. I like giving you guys a magic item.
Oh, yeah, so we'll see. For the most part, I think y'all are going to come out of this pretty heavy-handed. No, Ken. Oh, wait, no, it's not you. It's Ziria who wants to kill the gods.
Yes.
Fucking bold.
Mm.
Fucking bold.
I follow one of those guys. No, I was about to say,
Yeah, right.
No, you can't kill the gods, and then I remembered that wasn't you, that was her.
It's a good thing that we can understand each other, because I feel like we would not like each other very much.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dandelion and Ziria.
Controlled by Ken. Controlled by Vern. Controlled by me. Actually give y'all control of your tokens. Mr. Al Rain. Or L Rain, sorry.
Yes. Crawford L. Rain.
I've been calling you Al Rain this whole time. You've never corrected me.
Do you call me by my last name a lot? I feel like that's a rare occurrence.
It happens. Especially when you're not here.
Oh, true. I thought
It's
it's
me,
because you're
Crawford Al Rain.
L. Rain.
Ale rain.
Al Rain.
L. Rain. It flows so much better, especially with this accent.
It's Crawford Al Rain.
Al Rain.
Al, you gotta really throw the twain.
Al Rain.
Yes, so. Exactly.
There you go.
No! The dog is dead forever.
Oh.
Who's moving this? What are you doing,
Free
CJ?
from the burden.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Like what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Last time on not copyrighted material. We started off in the City of the Dead following the ambush of Sir Ambrose. You were able to save him from the skeletons, and then Calesius went off on him for not following his plan despite him lying to him. What else happened? Crawford decided he didn't want to be a part of your group anymore, and so he took off on his own for a bit. Found some things that he didn't really like, and so he thought, maybe be on my own is not the greatest thing. And so then he went back and found Ken, who was being questioned by guards. Let's see what else happened. Warren went and found the sergeant. Evern and Ambrose went north because Calesius, throwing a tantrum, told Ambrose to, and Evern, being the nice soul that she is, wanted to make sure the old man wasn't dead. Warren went and found the sergeant, who was on watch that night. He was heading up to investigate what all the noises or the alarms are about, and he was trying to find out information. Warren intercepted him, said, hey, this is what happened. And the dude was like, all right, let's go deal with that. And then Warren got a note from Crawford after Crawford found the site of a bloody battle that saw the loss of 2 guardsmen to places unknown. He sent the bird to Warren. Warren told the sergeant. The sergeant was like, fuck, all right, you two go over there to the ambush site where those 2 guards ran into Ken, who for some reason, though not having any idea of what happened, was in charge of giving them information on what happened. The guards were very impressed with her ability to see through a snake. Crawford then implemented the snake sister and terrified the guards of the snake sister before returning north. Warren, on his way north, was able to spot a patch of blood in the road that was hastily tried to cover up. He was able to follow the trail of blood to a tomb. The guard with him then sent for a manifest to try to find out what the name of the tomb was, while the rest of the guards went to investigate what happened to their fallen comrades. Warren sent letters out. Everyone met at the tomb. The guard returned with the manifest and revealed that the tomb belonged to the house Sultlue, Sultlue. They thanked him and told him to fuck off. They investigated the outside of the tomb, saw that it was once covered in snake markings that were defaced and destroyed and covered up by markings to the god Sandakul. They also saw on the door a blood mark of a hand that was apparently trying to slam the door and prevent whatever might have been chasing him out from catching up to him. Was successful because when you went down into the tomb, you found the Yontai. You never found out his name. Who was who was there to guard the tomb from intruders. He watched y'all's entrance, attempted to get you to leave peacefully. Calesius fell under his spell and did leave the tomb, where he was memory wiped temporarily, actually completely. And then, after a brief conversation, Evern tried to sway his mind with magic. He took offense to that and attacked. The fight went back and forth for a bit. Vern and Crawford both took hefty blows, but 4 on 1, actually it was more like 7 on 1, ended up being more than enough to subdue him. He is currently unconscious, Ivern attempted to tie him up. She believes she did a good job, as does Crawford, who was assisting in the matter. And you are now in the Sultlue Tomb with an unconscious Yuntai. What are y'all doing? You can search the body. Roll and actually, he's not wearing anything.
Right.
And his 2 swords are currently in Warren's possession.
Yes.
Hey,
Mhm.
in or Evern, I don't know how long he's been down here. Is he undead? Because it doesn't make a lot of sense that he would just be
I
guarding this place unless they're on shifts.
definitely think Kin might know that better than I. Okay.
Crawford,
Yes.
where am I?
Oh, yeah, you fell under for a little bit. We are in a tomb led us here by trail of blood that we think may be some kind of necromancer. I think we fought this gentleman creature who kindly asked us to leave, and us being us, we decided to knock him out and tie him up. We're still in the city of the dead. We're actually kind of close to the western gate.
God damn it, Crawford. Did you attack someone else unprovoked?
Um, I don't remember the order of operations, but he did cast a spell on you. Does that count for anything or no?
Well, I remember no spell. Ah. Is he alive?
For now, yes.
Let's leave the for now part out and just make sure he stays that way.
Vern is standing over him with her sword out as a just in case, but does not intend.
Okay. He's still unconscious.
What does his legs look like?
He does not have legs. He has a long serpent-like tail.
Is
Basically
it moving
the
at all?
waist down. No, it's tied currently. He's unconscious.
Calisius kind of just checks him for wounds. See how he's doing.
He's
Pretty beat up. There is a lot of blood, a lot of cuts. You, from the start, weren't trying to kill him, so you avoided what seems to be all the bad parts, I guess. Bad points, good points.
He got some burn marks.
Yeah, he's got some burn marks on his side from where he was struck by a repia.
Repia?
Repia. Ken, if you want to investigate sarcophagus, please roll investigation.
could I give her assistance with that?
I mean, she kind of went off. She doesn't need it.
Fair enough.
Hey, CJ, see what she's doing. Help her.
I don't think
Ooh.
I need to. She's doing good.
You looking into the tomb, you see it's empty now. Dust. The tomb itself is covered in dust. It hasn't been disturbed in a while, but some of the dust has been disturbed, I guess, now since he has left the tomb. Actually, looking inside and looking on the roof, you see a set of runes that kind of basically carved into the inner top portion of the sarcophagus itself. You can roll Arcana if you wouldn't want to know what the runes do, but they are obviously magical in nature.
Do you have like you can roll twice for that, right? Don't you have the magical?
No, she has. That's for insight checks only,
Oh, okay.
and she gets a D4 added to it. I don't remember how guidance works. Is that one of the? Is that one or is it just?
The answer is yes.
I was going to say
It would be
it's just
more
a
of a
creature you can touch, and you are technically a creature you can touch, so you can technically guide yourself. I believe. Self guidance.
Yep.
Sorry, that's a D4, right?
It is a D4.
Ooh, roll that D4.
8.
12. It's not bad. You're still not entirely sure the purpose of the tomb door. You do notice. Actually, I need to look something up quick before I give you an answer. You do notice a certain set of. Oh, that's not the name of the spell. The name is.
Glyph of War.
No. I know it exists. All right, you do notice a certain set of runes that tend to deal with petrification. You don't know why or how it was done, but that's about all you can pick out.
Try to wake this. Where's my accent?
I don't know.
I wake this guy up so we can ask him some questions.
What are we? Maybe we should figure out what we ask him first.
There.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything we could calm him down with? He seemed pretty pissed.
Purification? In
Nope.
Nope. Technically, that would be Arcana. So I guess Clesius, since I think you're half proficient, you can roll for Arcana. Nope.
Crawford doesn't know anything about petrification.
You don't know anything about magic.
No, I do not.
You know it exists.
We live in a magical society, and that's a
You can. I mean, I'm gonna say he's not a Gorgon. You know you know of Gorgons, and you know of Yuntai, and you know they do not commingle.
Was he a centerpiece on the statue on the top of the crypt, and then was activated?
Without the
That would be
investigation, you can tell that he was at rest within the tomb itself.
Okay, because you described dust.
Yeah, dust was basically on top of the tomb itself because it's been there for a very long time, but it's only recently been disturbed when he basically came out.
I feel like I know that we just like beat him up and hogtied him, but we have a similar goal, do we not? Protecting bodies from being pilfered.
I wouldn't have done that except he attacked us.
Well, yeah, I feel like my treasure sense is going off. I feel like a thing like that wouldn't be so insistent we leave if it didn't have something to hide.
Well,
Protect.
This is like his family crypt, and I'm sure that they were probably buried with, relics, but we're kind of invading his home after he was able to fend off the first attack. Speaking of which, I see a skeleton standing up, looking at us with a short sword and a shield.
He's not sitting. He's sitting.
And I'd like to look him out, and then also it looks like, how fresh is that blood though? So can I investigate those?
I'm gonna say, I'll answer Ken's question. You know what you're looking for in these bodies. You do know that they match what to expect from the bodies that were taken from the tombs. The one with the shield and sword, you could assume was from the Mariner's Rest, as he is actually armed. The other one was probably the final missing body from the House of the Homeless.
So wait, how
Hold on.
we've recovered 4 out of 5 at this point? No, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 6.
5 out
5
of 6, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
The
why.
only one.
He forgetting that first night, y'all. He got
Yeah.
another body. The
Yeah.
one that is currently sitting there.
We haven't found Harold.
Who?
Harold?
Cole, no, that was he was
okay.
he was one of the 3 you found.
Oh wait, he was the minor, right? Okay.
How many
Then.
skeletons attacked the watch captain? Was that 3?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was 3.
Okay.
Darius Savoy, is it? Who was still missing?
Darius Savoy is the only one still missing.
And the guard bodies, the
And
fresh
now,
guard
yes, and
bodies.
now the
Now
guard
he's
bodies.
back up to
Wait.
3, I believe. I think Crawford told everyone in character what happened.
Everyone was also there, so yeah.
That the bodies were
Right.
the people had been gone missing. There's blood.
Oh no, that apparently 2 guards watched the northern gate. We've kind of assumed that this guy has necromantic abilities. Came at the gate with 1 body left and
Okay.
was able to defeat, turn, and kind of cattle 2 fresh, 1 old out the northern gate.
Okay. What does Khaleesi see in the around this like tomb or whatever?
I mean, nothing more than she would have. It's very nicely adorned. It has the iconography of.
Does it look like it's been opened?
Yes, that's the tomb he was in.
And how deep is this tomb?
Deep enough to fit his body, basically.
Well,
What does it smell like?
Old and musty.
hot chocolate.
I'm gonna climb inside.
Okay, for what purpose?
Can you close the lid on him?
I'm gonna see if I could find like any kind of hidden thing in there, like a switch or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that with her investigation roll, there's nothing more for you to find in there.
That was a good idea.
That was a good idea, but she rolled really high.
Okay.
But I mean, if you still want to get in there, you're more than welcome to. I can't stop you.
Well, let's say I got in there and didn't find anything. I got back out.
Okay.
You rise like a vampire.
A rich vampire.
Can you not see this? No, you cannot. Oh.
So, based on what we know about this individual, he probably wasn't looking for anything specific, right? In terms of bodies, okay, I'm a little bit confused. The walls of this crypt are lined with coffins, right?
This one, no. It's
There's
just
a
there's
single
just,
Crawford, I
coffin
see
in the middle.
something over there.
it is
Crawford.
just the single tomb at the top of the stairs that you see from in here.
At the
There's
bottom
this-
of the stairs.
Yeah.
Crawford, there's this weird mark on the floor. Come help me decipher it.
Heading over to that side of the room, you do see.
Oh, I'm not zoomed out enough.
Not you, Ken. I was talking to you.
I was like, what the fuck is this room? Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
no, sorry. I thought you could
No,
see
never
that,
mind.
but again, with DM vision, I don't have it. The actual darkness turned down very.
You should have went ahead of zoom out. That's on me.
But yes, going towards the other end, you do see engraved in the ground a winged serpent, seemingly flying, I guess, but it's in the ground, towards the ramp leading further down into the tomb.
Is anyone
It
coming?
Is entirely possible.
What do I see when I look down the stairs?
It kind of curves back to the right. Directly in front of you right now is a wall.
The wall?
Yes, but it curves to the right once
Okay.
the ramp ends.
So this is wall, and this goes down, and
Do
it
we
curves
want to
right.
wait for this dude to? Should we kind of like catch him on the way out, or is it do you think it would be beneficial to talk to him now, or just let him recover, essentially?
Oh, that's right. I
Well-
can DM.
Well, I think the smart thing to do is to hoist him up and throw him back in the tomb and cover it up so we could pick him up on the way out. He-
And he might be able to tell us if there are any traps down. Not that he'd be willing at this point, actually.
Yeah, that
I wouldn't tell you
bring
there
up
were
a good
traps
point,
down there.
Evern. I don't think that he would be too happy on us essentially continuing where the necromancer left off.
Did
Except
did
Real
we get a
necromancer
read on
was
how many
not for a
people
while.
were in here?
Sorry, Warren? What were you saying? Someone was talking over you. Warren?
Did we get a read on how many people were in here? Just the two bodies, or were there more people in here at some point?
When you entered, or well, you can tell obviously from the blood splatter and the fact that the two bodies are skeletons. That was probably there was at least 3, and also when you were outside investigating, you did notice 4 sets of footprints went in, and only 2 sets of footprints came out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. So, okay, I got it. I get what happened.
You sure?
Okay,
Cool. Okay. So he bleeds. At least.
he made a whoopsie.
Yeah, I think he poked the wrong bear.
Yeah. Oh, go. Well, this looks like a special body. Oh, it is a special body. Ow.
Too special for me. Yeah, I would have been badass to add this individual to his ranks, but I think he expected him to be dusty.
Oh, trying to pull out too. Yep. Okay. What else did y'all? You also learned that, because I don't know what all you remember, the tomb's door itself had different enchantments on it than the previous tombs you've been to. We already went over the iconography, right?
What do you mean different enchantments?
It was a different enchantment than the ones used to seal the other doors.
Okay.
We didn't get that part. No, I didn't write it down.
I said it. It's not my fault y'all didn't hear it.
Why didn't you say it like 5 times?
I get that. I think that might have been the point where you went over the hill.
Yeah, that's possible, but other people don't remember it either.
No, that said Vern was the first to see it, I think, and that's when I said it. Yeah.
Okay, but still kind of like runes. Look like they're still firing on also.
Well, no, they're now inert because they were disabled or dispelled. There we go.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
really helpful in the
Is
future.
that why we were thinking this guy's still down here?
No, he left. He's gone, I think, personally. Based on the foot traffic in various areas, I think that he has gone. But either way, maybe this was just a guardian he didn't expect, and his true objective lied farther within. Should we light some torches?
Yeah.
It's very dark. Your dagger is lit.
Are there?
Crawford's.
Do we have questions for the
My dagger is lit.
Yes. You asked Kin to light it before entering the tomb, and she did.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
Evern's amulet is going to. Okay, cool.
Well, if we don't have any questions, maybe we should shove him back in the sarcophagus.
So yeah. Fuck. Fuck it. I'll help you.
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing? You're gonna put the body back in the tomb.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we without his fucking weapons too?
Yeah.
You said he was pretty much skin and scale, right? There wasn't really
He's
a
not
whole
wearing.
lot.
He's not wearing armor.
Yeah.
He's most of his AC came from his natural tough hide. In fact, all in his dexterity.
Fair enough.
And you've already disarmed him.
Cool. We're good people.
So you're putting him back in the tomb.
Calixius side-eyes him when he says that.
We're good.
Yeah,
You're
fair enough.
putting him back in the tomb.
Definitely want to throw him back in the tomb. I'll help if I have to.
Okay. With the five of you, it's easy to do.
Well, we're not.
I would like to know if we think that would be effective.
What, putting him in the tomb?
Are we
Yeah.
putting him in the tomb? We'll restrain him.
Oh, he's
We've
already.
gotten
But
out
he is
before.
restrained currently.
That's true. He's in ropes this time.
Did you explain? You explained that there are rifts or runes that you think are dealing with petrification magic on him.
Well, she said that there was runes with, or she said something about petrification. She didn't say, but I would assume because she's not talking that she shared it with us at a game or in game.
Well, she asked it openly.
Yeah.
Okay. What if the runes no longer work?
I think we should
Yes.
move on.
We'll have to just deal with him when we get back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are
Hopefully-
putting him back in the tomb. You're not.
We are, and then we're going to cover it.
Okay. All right. You put him back in the tomb.
Yep.
Cover it.
Close the lid.
When you close the lid, you see a blinding arcane light shoot out from the sides and the cracks in it.
What does the light do? Just shoot out?
You don't know. You just saw a blinding light come from within the tomb.
Was it supposed to do that?
He either got petrified or unpetrified, and I feel like the trigger has already been set off tonight.
Yeah.
I knock on the lid. Hello?
Please don't do that.
No response.
Okay. I think we're good.
You don't know if it's because he was unconscious or something happened to him in there, but there is no response.
Did we kill this guy by accident?
You don't know.
Oh God.
It was about the XP from it, or
How does that break down?
All of a sudden, above each of your heads, 180 XP just pops up. You don't know why.
Game's fun. I love killing shit. Nice.
All right.
Alright, follow me,
Yeah.
boy.
So, Clacius, you are heading further into the tomb.
Are- is the old
I'm being-
man going out first?
Huh?
You have
All right. If you want to go first, you can.
I am
Well-
going to,
I'm going with CJ, and CJ's helping me go first.
and I'm going to give
Okay.
Evern my glowing knife
And I have dark vision, so
I was about to say,
Hey.
you have
Okay.
dark vision.
because I can recall it quickly if I need to.
Okay. Vern's got.
From me?
Yeah.
Her amulet is lit up.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. Then we can travel in. You know, we have two sources of light, and we can do more. So I don't think it'll be that big of an issue right now. Probably stick together,
It-
right?
And do your dagger back.
Yeah. I forgot for some reason that your amulet around your neck is glowing, so you don't really need any light.
Yeah, it's just shining on your face.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, Clacius, heading down. You go. It's not a very long ramp, but it does lead you further into the tomb. Coming around the corner, you see the slope gives way to a hallway that leads to a set of double doors. From here, you can make out a fanged serpent. Seems to be staring upwards, but you'd have to get closer to actually see what it's staring at, or if it's staring at anything.
Clear.
Hey, well, would you let me take a look? It seems like the first trap has already been triggered, and I don't know much about magic, but I might be able to figure out whether something is, trapped or not.
Of course.
So who's doing what?
I'm
Ow.
going to attempt to. Okay, there is a drawing of a snake on the ceiling, looking
No, on the door, further down the hallway.
on the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
old stone doors. Double
I am
doors.
going to attempt to look for, I guess it would be mostly mundane traps, and then I don't know how kind of arcana is detected by someone who is completely
nothing about me.
unaware.
Alright.
Right. Is there a humming? Is there light? Is there nothing? That's up to you, but I'm still looking for mundane shit.
Okay. As you where are you now? Where are you going?
We are following
Please.
Calisius.
Okay.
I'm
So-
going to look at the floor
As you approach, you are going to look. Gotcha. All right. So roll
or the
investigation.
door.
Guidance
Okay.
on Crawford.
Thank you. I definitely won't need it.
No.
Hey, I actually
Hey.
don't.
Actually,
this time.
you don't. Luckily, there is light. So with that great perception, you are able to notice that the walls at the point right in front of Calisius, right here, and right here, are ever so slightly discolored compared to the ones next to them.
Huh. Discolored like lighter or darker?
Yes, they do not. It's just barely perceptible, but getting close to it, you are able to detect the difference. And
Okay.
with that, you also notice. I'm assuming you're moving forward and not just standing there.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, sorry. I'm moving. Yeah.
At this point, there is a very, very small pressure plate.
Donde.
This point,
Okay.
and then there's another one on this side.
Okay, cool. Right
I guess I could.
right below the discoloration.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. I was about to. Do it. You did beat me to it.
I let everyone know what I find as I get a single ball bearing out and roll it across the floor with enough force to attempt to hit the door. Trying to,
I would say, with
much-
your investigation and knowledge of traps in general, you would know a ball bearing probably wouldn't be heavy enough to set off a pressure plate.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that it's like weight
Okay, yeah,
based,
no.
not.
Yeah, it rolls to the end of the hall. You hear it clink off the door. And
Okay, and you drew squares. Are they like literally
those
I drew them.
inch
yeah,
long?
everyone,
Okay.
those are the exact spots where the pressure plates are.
Okay, great. Yeah, I explained that to everyone. I don't know if it's worth jumping over or simply avoiding those small spots on the ground, but I'm going to attempt to jump, cover 5 feet of distance.
I mean,
Where?
If
I don't
not-
see it.
it's easy enough to get over them.
Okay, so I land here. Are there any negative?
No, you didn't trigger or anything.
Okay, I point out to Calisius, the 5 feet in front of you and the 5 feet behind me are likely to trigger something nasty.
I'd like to pick up CJ and walk over the thing.
Step
Or
over
jump
them.
over. Yeah, step over them if I can. Jump
Yeah.
over them if I have to.
Oh, I thought you meant.
I thought you were gonna
Walk
take
on
your
it.
dog into death, and I was like, "I'm
Throw my
for it.
dog on the pressure plate.
Yeah, you.
What?
I mean, it was-
Calisius has never done any kind of animal cruelty.
He,
Yeah.
He
Well,
Wait.
pointed
not
to-
true.
Well, the cat.
Yeah, I was about to say no. You
Yeah.
did. You tried to
The
steal
other
it.
It was never to kill. It was only to love.
You did try to steal it from its owner, but yes, you are able to get over it, and I'm assuming everyone else, once you make your way, are able to step over it as well.
Thank you for the heads up, Crawford.
Yeah, absolutely. He's distracted because now he knows that there's shit here, so he is going to be vigilant the time that we are in here.
Make
Dibs.
sure that Warren's back hooves don't trigger them.
You know what,
Yeah.
Warren? Give me a dex. No. Yeah.
No.
He is very careful. I mean, he's lived his whole life a centaur. He's capable of avoiding where he steps.
You can't see his back feet. Can you see your back feet?
Yeah, he's a truck of a man of a horse.
But once again, he's lived his whole life. He is at least aware of his size.
Yeah.
As a large man, you get aware.
Have you ever seen like videos of cats walking around stuff? They don't need to look at their back feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, racist. All right. I'm gonna look at the floorboards in front of us and close attention to the door.
Okay. You don't see any more traps on the floor. Getting closer to the door. I would say as this is a new entity, roll another investigation. You are still under guidance, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, how long does guidance last? Just a minute.
Guidance lasts as soon as you use it. Can I just say that I didn't use it because I rolled a natural 19? I have like a +4.
Yeah, no, I assumed you didn't use it because you didn't roll.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
And
you
I
did
will.
roll it. I didn't see that. Yeah, no, you didn't.
10,
You
14
could've
investigation.
lied to me and gotten away with it.
I know that.
Once again, getting closer, it's still it's a serpent, a non-winged. He seems to be in a flat grassland. Above him, birds and various other animals flying. He kind of looking at the serpent more closely. You can see it's kind of like wistfully looking to the sky. Fangs bared. And as you're looking at the mouth, you kind of look a bit closer and notice that there's a small hole about right where the mouth is. You discern that this is probably a trap of some sorts. Kind of looking more closely at the door, you see within the lock a triggering mechanism designed for when the door is open, something will be released.
Right.
But you do not know what.
And the hole in the mouth, that's not like a see-through hole like a keyhole. That's like a hole that emits something.
Yes,
Or at least that's what Crawford.
that is what you believe.
Okay, cool. And the door's open, though.
No, the door's
So-
closed.
Well, the doors will potentially open.
The doors
and
can be
hole
opened, yes.
will emit. Okay. I let everyone know of that as I take a step forward to make room. Because I believe that the 2 squares in front of us are safe. So I will step forward.
Okay. You step up to the door.
Huh.
Vernon's gonna wait at the back just to make sure that, Snake Guy in the sarcophagus does not come after us.
Fair enough.
I don't think you have the ability to cast spells through him yet.
Do you have Find Familiar?
No, she's doing. Remember, her gift from Christmas was the
Treats.
with the treats, and they soul bind candy. And she's currently, as she said, at level 2. At level 5, she'll be able to cast through it.
Okay. I will relay the information to Calisius.
Okay.
Yeah, just as a review, this door is going to trigger something, and I think it's going to emit something nasty from. I point at the hole on the snake's mouth. That.
And do you block it with something?
Yeah, I mean, if it's mundane, then I feel like I could do something about it. If it's arcane, it may be a different story. So Crawford is going to take. Oh God. Jar of Groans. What the fuck do I have? Do you have anything that I I'll put a ball bearing over the hole of the mouth of the snake in the door.
Okay.
Is it big enough? Also, this doesn't.
I would say, why don't you just go ahead and make a sleight of hand check?
Okay. Well,
Possibly with the set of thieves' tools that I believe you should have, because you are a rogue.
Sleight of hand to do what? Disarm or
to
block
attempt
it?
to disarm the trap.
Okay. I guess I didn't realize that it could have
Wink,
been.
wink.
Fair enough. I don't know what modifier. Is it just proficiency?
And you don't even need to worry about the modifier.
Alright,
You
cool.
are able to. You think about putting the ball bearing in the hole, and you do just for that kind of sense of safety. Maybe you'll be able to prevent anything from leaking out. But actually examining the door, You're able to find the triggering mechanism from when it opens. You snip the wire. You hear a clink. Nothing comes out. You believe you have disarmed. You are relatively certain.
Am I able to discern whether this was going to be like magical or otherwise?
No, it was a mechanical trap.
Cool. All right. I open the door slowly, whatever way they fall.
Okay. You push it open and reveal. You enter basically what seems to be a burial chambers to your left and right, flanking the walls. You see a couple of tombs, or a couple of tombs. Let's see what I got. Reading through my own thing. On the eastern wall and the western wall. Oh, I need to actually let you see.
Fog of war, yeah.
I thought you were just doing the describe before you show thing.
No,
I
I
did-
was. You're right. You're correct. That's exactly what I was doing.
Okay.
On the eastern wall and the western wall, you see two similar doors. In front of you, stupid goddamn thing, you do see a kind of odd spectacle. It's almost like a liquid surface that's just shimmering, but it's standing upright. You're not entirely sure what it is, but it does seem to be blocking you from following a path that way. As I continue to uncover everything without.
The shimmering surface is like, what, at the southern?
Yes, southern,
Cool.
far end.
Ooh,
Okay.
easy.
I would whisper to Calisius, I feel like everything in here is potentially trapped. Please be careful. It's just the two of us now. Wake up!
Where am I?
Well, you can't do it twice. I would I would be very careful. I think there's magic afoot southbound, but I feel like we might have to find something worse.
There's magic afoot.
There may or may not be magic in the building that we are currently in.
What's right?
Guys,
Hey.
Crawford just said I should move to the back.
Well, that's
Watch out for the price tag.
I
Let him
walked.
move back.
I walked there and I gave everybody space, a couple of people space to move up over the traps.
So, are we gonna throw oil and torches into the sarcophagus too?
Where's the heart? Can we circumvent all combat?
Finding the heart.
Yeah.
Maybe we already did that by dumping that thing into the tomb.
Yeah, we might have. Or we might have done the opposite.
Be in the room.
Why is it opposite day?
Is it opposite?
You don't know.
You can be honest
And-
with us.
I think it's safe to step inside.
Yeah, I agree with you. 15 feet on my tiptoes forward.
1 second.
1 sec.
The kitchen is animated.
You trigger the trap. No. Yeah, like I said, you walk in. You
Well,
see
actually, you could have.
4 tombs in the 4 corners of the wall. On the floors, you see to your east and west 2 wingless serpents. And to the south, you can make out a winged serpent. All 3 of them are engraved in the wall. You can also see writing on the wall to the south, but you're a bit too far to discern what it is or what it says.
Are we going into the room or are we not going into the room?
I went into the room.
She's in the room.
I don't know. Calisius and Warren are not in the room.
Oh well. Oh, sorry.
I walk up to there. And I peek in. Crawford, how's it look? Crawford, how's it look?
Yeah, speaking of which, are all the western and eastern doors do not have the same kind of barrier effect.
No, they're just doors. You do see again some kind of depiction on there, like similar to the first door. There's you can tell there's a serpent, but once you're a bit far away to make out exactly
Okay.
what's going on them, so you'll actually have to get up and look at them.
Yeah, I would want to look at the door that we just came through, or at least have that in my mind and look for potential discrepancies
Sorry.
between. Roll for that.
You just rolled a burn test.
No. So like I clicked at this above the things. It says bonus. So I was trying to see if it organized, like so I could see here where lowest stats to the highest.
Oh, incidentally, that for whatever reason that reminded me. I do now have things in the journal tab. You should be able to see all the characters. If you want to write your information in there, so what your friends would know, you can. If you want to add all your attributes and stuff in there, that way it's on this sheet instead of there. You can. You don't have to do it now. And there's also the CJ and the Pharaoh.
Hey, I'll see Pharaoh. You can only Ken see that?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Ken, you're the only one who can see that because it's technically your pet.
Oh,
also I need to actually edit them.
Funny because I believe Evern and Crawford also paid for Pharaoh.
Yeah, but you're the one buying it with it, so...
But it's definitely your
custody.
The dog is definitely Galicius's.
Yeah, that's true. But well, I mean, he has in the past given him over to y'all, so
yeah.
All right, there. I'm updating your tokens, but continue.
So this one's shiny with magic.
Yeah, that one is a. It seems to be some almost liquid-like shimmering wall of some sorts that you can't. Well, I mean, you don't. Seems to be blocking your path.
I will scrutinize the architecture leading eastbound.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
As
not
he
gonna check
thinks
these
as he goes. The tombs themselves, I don't know. I feel like we've done enough.
You can examine them if you wish. If not, I mean, I just put all that effort into preparing that trap, and you're just gonna do it now.
Oh,
Ken.
Pharaoh's on it. Pharaoh's looking.
The two-barrel.
Pharaoh is instantly vaporized now.
Oh
no!
Yay! We're doing dungeon stuff.
Woo! He's dead. All right. Approaching the. Get out of here.
Okay.
Approaching
Bye.
the eastern.
Bye.
We have time left.
You still have light in your dagger. You see a door with a, again, wingless serpent. He's looking up in the air. His mouth is this time closed. From the sky, almost shimmering gold in your knife light, is some kind of feather. Around him, around the snake, is some kind of woman. Cease.
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Oh,
Just say there were a lot of kins all of a sudden. Yes. A pool. It looks like it's surrounded by a pool of some kind of liquid. You're not entirely sure what.
I
The etching.
smell it.
In the etching.
I smell it.
The snake is surrounded by some kind of ooze.
Yeah, what's it smell like?
But it's not like it's not an actual ooze. It's a drawing of a liquid of some sorts.
And the mouth is closed.
This time the mouth is closed. Yes.
Circled by ooze.
Of some sort. Yes.
Ken, how old do you think this place is?
Oh.
Real fucking old.
I mean, I think I rolled the history check last time. This is an old family.
Mm. I need to make sure. Okay, so that's
An old disgraced family, according to Evern.
Crawford. Actually, no, that was Clesius. Or not Clesius. That was Crawford.
I really didn't pay attention much in school. Oh,
Yes. Get out of
not really sure that it was me who knew that.
Well, you have a +4 in history, so.
Now, to recap, Crawford was the one who made the history check.
Oh.
Vern knew something about like the family, like vague. Like she knew they were removed. She didn't really know, like for whatever reason they were removed. She didn't know why, or if they had come back. Crawford had heard rumors, like knows that they're back, and had heard rumors that of the whole Yuntai origins, or blood in their system, in their family.
Right. It was kind of like those who had more outward showing Yontai traits were kind of ostracized, right?
Yeah, pretty much. There was a great purging of their family. Basically, anyone who had Yuntai blood or was suspected of having Yuntai blood was pretty much executed.
Tied out of there.
Yeah. There's a silver in the jar grounds for that. But yeah, so
Hey, I give you a break. Give me a break.
no, I mean, this is
No.
my game. This is where the jar of groans actually exists.
Yeah, that's a good
Also,
thing.
we did not give Pi a break. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, they were still adding it, bastards.
Bad people.
Who did this?
Yes, Crawford. To recap, the door has a snake. He's surrounded by a pool of some sorts, and there is a golden feather, or it's just a feather, but when in light, kind of reflects gold.
Does Khaleesi see this golden feather?
I would relay all of that information since Khaleesi's
I mean,
a little bit far off.
again, the feather itself isn't gold. It has some kind of substance on it, some kind of maybe like a shiny resin that reflects it, and it looks almost like gold. Glitters almost like gold.
Can
Hmm.
I
There's not gold,
look at
but-
the western door from like a feet away from it?
Yeah, you see almost the exact same depiction, except this time the snake's mouth is actually open.
Oh. Okay, but it's still the pool of water.
We're gonna have to go in to at least one of these. I just would like to look at the southern one real quick. It might give us a clue.
Don't touch it.
As you approach
That's a good idea.
southern shimmering door or wall of some sorts, you do notice there are runes on the ground around it. They currently seem to be inert. On the wall next to it, there is writing of some sorts. I need to look at y'all's languages. You do not understand it.
But it is a script. It is not
It is
arcane.
a script. You do not understand it.
Do any of us understand it?
No one understands it. Huh.
Hate everything.
That's not draconic, celestial, or elvish.
Yeah, no one understands it.
It's not It's not common. Wow, that's a hard.
Golden.
We have two ghosts.
I don't know what.
Just lying
Yeah,
down
well, now
again.
yeah, I was about to say he's lying on his bed, and so he's gonna miss out on everything. And then the guy's like, "What's going on?"
Well, Yanti is kind of like Dracon. I don't even know if Crawford
no.
would.
Yeah, it's not draconic.
Hey, what
Oh.
what are the snake's mouths open or closed, or are we gonna have to go in both these doors?
This one-
That
Nope.
one, the one on the western side, the snake's mouth is open. The one on the eastern side, the snake's mouth is closed.
I'm looking at the. I'm sorry, I didn't move myself, but you did describe.
Oh yeah, you moved to the southern door. That it's there. The snake on the ground is the same as the one you saw at the entrance. It is winged serpent. Mouth is open, and the ones on the floor, their mouths are both open. The non-winged snakes.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Oh, I'm sorry. The non-winged snakes on the floor, their mouths are closed.
Which meet
It's
with.
just the ones on the door that we're worried about. So the western one
Yeah.
has an open mouth on the door.
Yeah.
The eastern one has a closed mouth on the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
And can we see the carving on this door beyond the sparkly, shimmery stuff?
It's not. I mean, that's just kind of to tell you where it actually is. It's not an actual door. It just seems to be like a shimmering wall of some sort.
Okay.
I'm thinking,
with some kind of runes carved into the ground.
unless we need both, I'm thinking the eastern door is probably where we're gonna need to check out.
What tells you that?
Based on the position of the snake's mouths on the door. Like everyone found on the western door, the snake's mouths were open. Eastern door, the snake's mouths were closed. On the southern door, two-headed serpent reflects closed mouths as well, same as eastern.
Well, now what?
You disarm whatever trap is on the eastern door.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. Roll investigation at advantage.
Hey.
Good.
Yeah. 23.
You, it's strange because you looking through where you saw the tripwire on the first one, you see a very similar tripwire on this door designed to trigger at the door's opening. But you don't see any holes on the door. As you are examining the area around it, though, you look up and you do see 3 little holes in the ceiling.
Okay.
Snake's poison.
Yeah, it looks like this one, death would probably come from above. I think I can disarm this one. I have a little bit of experience with the first one. Crawford will, I don't know what he does, stick his pinky finger somewhere important.
I would assume we're going to do the same rolls as last time. Roll it as last time, so just do it at advantage. So it's thieves' tools and sleight of hands and all that good stuff.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're disarming the trap.
I have a +7, so that's a 21 for disarm.
Okay. You've seen the trap before. You know what to expect, and so you kind of go in there and snip the wire. You hear the same clanks, but nothing spills out.
Damn, I can't really complain about having shit rolls because I did really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. You're not dead yet, and that's amazing.
Yeah, well, let's test my luck. I'm gonna, confident in my disarmament, I'm going to step in and hopefully trigger anything that I forgot about before everyone else can.
The floor opens up underneath you. You weren't expecting it. No. The door opens. You all hear the loud creak and groan. You enter into... God damn it, kid.
Bless you. Oh,
is that actually you? No, that's another one of your freaking clones. Get out of here.
Fuck.
Alright, now I need to zoom out and make sure I got them all.
Is she copying tokens and just shooting them off to?
She is. She's
everywhere in the dark.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
That's
that
great.
that one was just off screen for me, and I didn't see it. And so when I actually scrolled over into this room, it was back.
Great. It's so good.
What happens when you give them access to the journals? Unfortunately, I learned that the hard way.
Okay, there we go. Oh, no one's supposed to do that. Hey, there's
Whoa,
a large white space.
Never DM for this group ever.
Yeah, there's gonna be so much comeuppance. You enter into the room. There is a similar, blah 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 blah. You see a similar tomb in front of you to the ones that are around you.
I
Did you
don't.
blow anything up?
Did you move out a little bit? Did you go to the right?
Yeah, I said I did.
Okay.
I see a tomb at the end of the hall. I don't think it's a tomb.
Speaking of these tombs, just like glancing at them, is there anything? Are they just look like regular, dead people homes?
You can investigate if you wish.
I mean, I just want to like see if they're.
Yeah, I mean, they look like tombs. They look like
You just revealed
places of reverence. From there, from this angle, as you brazenly walk in. You hear to your right this like a skittering sound. Is a medium-sized, almost hound-looking creature, but lizard, serpentine, like lizard in appearance, is charging forward towards you. I need you to roll initiative.
Buddy.
Well, I think this is the right way.
It's me.
Obstacles means you're going the right way.
I need to get the battle music because I let the rest of the music pause.
You want us all to roll initiative right now and then just...
Yeah, everyone roll initiative. Sorry, that was.
I didn't know if it was just Crawford.
So low. So low.
Oh, Lord. Hey,
That's
Warren.
more normal for me. I always roll shit on initiative.
Alright, I'm gonna lie down. Let me know when it's my turn.
You're first, bud.
Motherfucker, pay attention,
Oh, kick him out of the fucking call.
or you're dying. You have good dice. Do you have any
No
special
pig for you.
Am I surprised enough to convey that I'm under attack? Can I say something or no?
No, he is right on top of you as soon as the turn.
Just technically a surprise round on its part.
I'm gonna say no, just because I didn't plan for it to be a surprise round. But yeah, so no, it's not a surprise round, but he is running at you and he's very aware of your presence.
So, what
Neato.
is this dog snake thing?
It almost looks like a type of hound. It's got kind of a hunched back. It's currently on all fours, but as it gets closer to his tongue, almost as long as his arm, kind of slithers out towards you, and it stands up on its hind legs. It's got long, finger-like claws.
Lizard dog.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Ew. Yep.
Think unicorn. Yeah, I need to write this down. There's one more person I need to get a roll from, but I haven't pulled up because I am stupid.
I think we could all agree to that.
No, he got buried. He's not.
Clesius has mysteriously died, and it's sad.
What about the dog?
Oh no, a
The dog
piano.
goes, well, I'm just saying the dog goes with Clesius.
Okay, and does Pharaoh go with... And
No way, don't forget.
Yeah.
Does that mean I could go lie back down?
no.
No.
Okay.
I'm kicking you out of the group. All right,
We
let's see what our
changed our
actual...
name.
Wow, Clesius for the natural 20.
Yeah.
That's the second time he started out first. Unfortunately, he has no idea what's going on. Warren's next with a 21. Oh yeah, what's your... Ooh. With a 21 as well. Let's see, who's after that? Ken's got a 7, Vern's got a 6, Crawford's got a 17. So that means Crawford is next at 17. Then I guess that's Ken. With a 7.
Present.
Vern with a 7. And Vern with a 6. That everyone? I feel like I'm missing something.
There are 5 of us, and then 2 bad guys, I guess?
Crawford, Ken.
Yeah, if we're just doing the animals
Never mind,
moving.
The Minotaur is not going to be fun.
What?
All right,
The
so
Minotaur.
top of the round, it's Clesius. Clesius, you have no idea if there's anything going on in that room or not. You're just kind of chilling in the back.
You saw
What were you doing otherwise?
Clesius was never chilling. Clesius was in the back, making sure he didn't get caught up in a trap.
Which is smart. But you're still in the back. You have no idea what's going on. Crawford hasn't been able to say anything.
Hey Crawford, do you see anything in there?
I don't know. We'll leave that up the
I'm
pie.
going to say, for the first round, it's just going to be Crawford and the Beast.
You know he went in, but that's
Bruh, I
the
rolled
big
that
step.
20. Come on.
That's great when it's your turn next time. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead. Crawford, you rolled better dex than he or better initiative than he does, so you could go first.
Okay. I tell everyone we have company. Pop out. 2 thrown attacks.
Okay.
Dagger. Plus 5. Dagger. 20 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
This is not sneak attack, as he's not engaged with any of your allies, and this is not an advantage.
It's not. It's still 20 to hit, and it's still a whole 1d4 plus
I was
3.
about to say plus something. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Nice.
8. And I will actually move in, because
Okay.
I forgot I have abilities as a rogue, and I will attack him with my offhand.
Okay.
6. No, it's 11 to hit.
That does not hit. You throw your dagger, it digs into his chest. Lets out a
Happens supposed to
blood
hit?
curdling
That's a 19 to hit
screech.
or 16 to hit.
I don't think. Okay, hold on. So for offhand attack,
I
do I add my?
I think with offhand it doesn't use your you don't add your damage modifier, but
Right. Your proficiency
Oh.
bonus is still the same.
Yeah.
You just don't get a damage mod.
Okay, just
yeah,
16.
so it's still a +5. Yeah. Yeah, that
Okay,
hits.
16 hits.
First
All right.
dagger digs into its shoulder, gives up a blood curdling screech. Takes what was it? 7 points of damage.
No, it takes 1d4 plus sneak attack.
It does not take sneak attack.
It does. I'm a swashbuckler.
Yeah, but that was a ranged attack.
No, the second one I close the
No,
distance.
no, I'm talking about the first one. The first attack. is
Yeah,
what we're
yeah,
on.
absolutely. The first one was a 20 to hit. He
Yeah.
got, what is that? 7
7?
points of damage.
Okay.
The
and
second
now,
I moved in, melee attack,
okay, there you go.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
I'm assuming, yeah. That is 4 plus 6
10. So it's
points of damage.
a total of 17.
17 points of damage.
And that's big hit right to start off the round. That is okay.
Cool. And I'm going to move without provoking opportunity because I am a swashbuckler rogue. Move 10, 5th. Oh, let me move 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Now on his turn. That is your turn, correct?
That is the end of my turn. One of the daggers is in him, and I have one dagger in my hand.
Okay, his turn. He is pissed and he is rushing you. All of you see this. It is an abomination, lizard-like hound on his back feet, tearing after Crawford, and he is going to attack you twice. 3 times. Each at advantage.
Oh, I think I know what
Oh
you
no!
I think
I
I
had
know.
advantage.
And
You don't know. 15 to hit.
you know it. Oh no, that's my fucking AC. Yeah.
Alright, that's why I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Alright,
Okay.
so that is a 1d6 plus 2. You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Crawford is looking bad.
20 to hit.
28 does hit.
You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Crawford folds like an omelet.
No!
All of you watch Crawford running out of this room with this creature chasing after him. As with his back turns, it takes 2 slashes on his back. Crawford falls over, unconscious. He then looks up.
Let's go for the third
Has-
advantage.
He has 10 feet of movement, looks up, sees all of you. He is going to charge 2 forward at what he perceives as the biggest threat. He is going to make a bite attack. Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
Alright. He comes running forward you, gnashes his long, gnarly teeth. You step back and avoid it. But that is the end of his turn. Oh, dude, I could have done that. That's sad. Oh well.
No.
Alright, Crawford unconscious on the ground. All right, now top of the round, Clesius, large lizard dog. You and your dog. It is your turn.
Crawford! I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Evern.
Oh, I already have it. Oh, I guess it went away last time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember how long it lasts, but yeah. Okay. How do you inspire?
Protect our friends. There's plenty of graves down here to put that thing in.
Okay.
It's really gross looking, right?
It is. It is just a monstrosity.
Does it look like Jason at the end of Friday the 13th, boy version?
I don't know the reference.
Okay,
So,
its head looks really lumpy. That's why.
I mean,
5, 10. Okay, I'm just measuring. So,
you can just use the measuring tool.
fine. I didn't want to slow it down. That would have been fast. Okay, thank you.
If you
Right here.
right-click, it'll lock the point, and then you can choose a different. if
You
that
know what?
makes
I move
sense.
there.
Okay.
It'd be
Wait,
helpful.
can I move here?
Yeah. I mean, you haven't moved.
Okay, I'll move
Wait,
there.
Let me make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah.
And I'm going to. Everyone got the Bardic Inspiration, and then I'm going to heal. I don't have to do saving throws, right? I can just heal over Crawford.
Yeah, if you use a spell.
Okay.
Are you
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds in the first level spot.
All right. Roll your. What is it? A D4?
D8.
You don't need to. D8. Yeah, Crawford. As soon as you go down, you are almost immediately brought back up. You have 10 hit points now. He is no longer unconscious.
Get up, you heroic bastard!
There's more of them in there. Crawford coughs
Well,
blood
we gotta
out.
kill this one. And how much movement do I have left?
5, I think.
And then nothing.
Okay. That is Khaleesi's turn. Crawford, you are back to consciousness. It is now Warren's turn. The creature is in front of you, gnashing at you as you kind of hold it back with the butt of your spear.
Actually, don't have my spear. I got
Oh,
scimitars.
scimitar. The butt of your scimitar.
Yeah, I guess I would. Oh yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's mark. All right, he is marked. How many times can you cast that?
One more time. He's taking damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll just.
Scimitar. 16 hits.
God damn it!
4 points of damage. You slash down through its chest. Its hide is thicker than you expected. It doesn't go as deep as you liked, but it hit.
Dude, this Colossus Slayer has always been rolling trash.
Oh man, it's
It's supposed to be 8 full 8.
yeah, it's a 1d8.
Yeah, it was 1d8. It's never rolled higher than a 4.
One day, and it'll when it happens, it's gonna matter. You're gonna roll like a natural 20. You're gonna get an 8.
Okay. Since I have more than one scimitar now, I'll swing at it again.
It's offhand, so you don't get your damage modifier, but otherwise, yeah.
Yep, 13.
13. That hit. Ooh, actually, let me make sure. It does not hit.
Okay.
This time, once again, I mean, it's a thicker hide than you expect, and your blade just kind of skates off it.
Ah, fuck. I should have moved so I could. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Can
still move.
CJ go?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, yeah, CJ's turn after that.
Wait, hold up. How?
Can I
You're supposed to
do?
remember that, man.
I can. Well, he asked. Can I run CJ?
I'm gonna.
I mean,
I'm gonna
Go for
stay.
it.
Go for it.
yeah, sure.
Paid
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait.
I've given him food.
Sure, he doesn't hate you. He doesn't hate anyone at the party.
Okay.
If
Okay. Warren, is that it? You're not gonna move. You're gonna stay still.
I would.
It's entirely your call.
Don't know because wait. What's the turn order?
You wouldn't really know, but Clesius and technically Crawford Jr. are supposed to go before you.
Yeah.
So you,
Everyone else after you.
yeah, and then everyone else.
I'm just yeah. I'll move. I'll move.
Thank you.
All right. Is that where you're going?
Yep.
Are you sure?
You're making him nervous.
Yep.
All right, CJ. Run over
CJ
Crawford. Crawford, run to CJ.
To run forward,
Okay.
bite one of this thing's legs, trying to bring it to the ground.
Okay. So it's gonna grapple.
It is going to do the shove action, but you need to make a athletics or acrobatics check to avoid becoming prone.
I thought
And
Shove just pushed him 5 feet away.
You
Shove
can
push you
choose.
5
It's
feet
either-
away.
Nope, it's 10 feet away, or you knock them on their ass.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. So it's an athletics.
Or acrobatics, whatever is higher for you. He has to roll athletics, and he rolled a fucking 8, so beat
Hey,
the hell.
that doesn't mean that. What's it called? Doesn't mean I'm any better. All right.
It's a tough.
Roll. Roll. See?
Hey!
Alright,
Creature is pushed down prone.
the creature is knocked prone. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. Okay, cool.
So yeah, your hound runs forward, grabs him by the leg, and just kind of pulls the ground out from underneath him. Actually,
Yeah.
he
Feeling-
falls back on his back. Is that all CJ's gonna do, or?
Yeah, he growls, feeling satisfied with his turn. He is going to find himself at the side of the bard once more.
Good boy.
Okay.
Who's a good boy?
It is now.
Thank- In?
It is now. Yeah. Kin's turn.
Kid's advantage?
Oh, well, depends what she does. Ken.
I don't like when I'm muted.
Oh.
I have advantage because you exist right here. Yes, that is advantage.
If you use a melee attack, yes.
Okay, well, I don't have one of those, so I don't-
Range will be a disadvantage.
Wait, are you a cleric without inflict wounds?
I don't have it prepared.
All
Also,
cleric.
also, your snake or your serpent is this turn as well.
Yes. Yes,
Make
yes.
sure you remember.
I don't want to use spells because I only have one of those, and
Okay.
people keep going down. So that would be
Yeah.
bad. I'm going to use a Toll the Dead.
To the dead.
Make a wisdom save
Do you not have like
and fail.
a weapon of any kind? I'll do it, but.
Oh, does chill touch count?
I mean, that is technically a melee weapon, I think. Oh no, it's is it melee?
Nice
Well,
spell
touch
attack.
is-
It's
Yeah.
range. Chill jumps is range now.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What is that? Wisdom?
Yes.
Ah, your wisdom is there. 5!
You fail. You take 1d12 damage.
Roll that d12. 10 points of damage. You hear the creature lets out a shriek, and blood starts coming from his ear, and you hear some kind of noise. Does everyone hear it? Or is it just it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't.
what
We
is
kind
it?
of been saying it like everyone hears it.
Sound fills the air around it.
Okay, so yeah, all of you hear the sound of the bell chime. Alright.
Fail bell.
He is very
Yes.
hurt, but he's still alive.
Does Sparrow get advantage on biting?
Yes, that is a melee attack.
Cool. Which one is higher? Than
Whoa,
the
You can
other?
definitely do it that way, I guess. So it's a 19 plus whatever. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Cha.
9 points, 1 of piercing, 8 of electric damage. You all see the electricity spark from your flying serpent's teeth and just rack the entire creature's body as it's lying on the ground. It's
Cool.
still alive. and it looks like it's in
Ah.
a lot of pain.
Still alive. I am then going
someone-
to move this way.
Crawford, you're next. You should have been first, but you're next now.
Okay.
Wait, I thought he was down on his turn. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, no, the turn order reset. It was not really surprise round, but a them only round, and then turn order reset. And then y'all said he was next, and I was like, okay, I believe you.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Right.
Is it my turn?
It is still your turn.
Okay.
Now your turn, sorry.
Half my movement to get up.
Yep.
First, I am going to reach out my left hand, and the blade embedded in the creature is going to return to me. I don't know.
Technically, it returns to the belt, but yes.
Oh, okay. Does that
That does. We have already established. Yes, that does count as hitting him being within line of it.
Okay. Roll a dexterity. I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
He is prone. I'm just gonna say he fails it automatically.
Okay, cool. I think you just
Fail.
take simple. Yeah, it's a D4. 3 points of damage.
The blade is recalled back to your belt, ripping from its flesh. Still alive, but it is panting heavily on its back and just not looking great.
Okay,
Question.
cool.
Answer. That normally does give you sneak attack as well. We did because it also hit with it.
That's true. Warren never rolled his
Hunter's
mark damage.
Yeah, but I felt like
You missed the opportunity. It's alright, go ahead and roll it, and then Crawford roll your sneak attack.
Oh, I'm not
Whole
using that.
combat's been out of order.
I'm not gonna use that for sneak attack. I'm gonna use my.
it was like literally minimum damage roll, so I'm like,
Just go ahead, just for fun, run your Hunter's mark real quick if you haven't rolled it yet. One.
Oh,
Yeah.
full
Man.
1 on damage.
Fuck.
My God, dude.
1 on the base damage, 1 on the Colossus Slayer, and 1 on the freaking Hunter's Mark.
If we were playing with just die, like just rolling, physical dice, I would tell you to throw out every die except for your D20. 'cause-
Yeah, that's the one that you cast into the fire.
Can I throw out freaking D&D Beyond?
If you want to, I can't stop you. All right, Crawford. It's still alive. 25 hits. It has less hit points than your base damage. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I kind of, as I thrust the blade into the neck, I say, there looks like some uglier shit going on in the room beyond us. I pull it out.
Okay. It lets out a slight whimper as the breath leaves its body.
So, from what Crawford did not spend long in the room, but it looks like a blood altar and possibly a skeleton.
You
kind of
were a bit preoccupied with the creature charging towards your face. Peeking, it's actually Ken from your angle. You can see it. You do see a large skeletal, almost dragonborn-looking creature, but it's reptilian of some sort. But you don't think it's a dragonborn, but it seems to be standing there. Its eyes meet yours, but it doesn't seem to move or.
With my movement,
It's looking at me.
I will move up to here.
Its eyes
No,
now.
I'll move up to here.
Its eyes now kind of shift to you as you walk into the room.
I
Does
moved back one.
It
Don't
follows
like
you.
it.
That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Has Mona Lisa eyes. I don't like it.
We will be keeping the same initiative, but we are currently out of initiative order. So, what are y'all doing? The creature does not seem to be making. It doesn't seem to be making any aggressive acts towards you, but it is watching you carefully.
Crawford's gonna slump against the wall. If you need me for anything, let me know. But otherwise, I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Carefully
Need a
take
healing
over
potion?
the body. I have hang on. I have a couple of points of lay on hands still. So I'm gonna give you 5 points of healing. Just kind of like set a hand on your shoulder and like squeeze a little bit, and you feel a little better.
I feel about as good as I'm gonna get.
Ken, walking, you're also cure of poison and diseases. So that chlamydia you had,
That's
gone.
Hey,
Yeah, your syphilis is gone, bud. Don't worry.
my backstory. Pi, you said you wouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. It slipped out.
It was important.
I didn't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was HEPA violation.
Walking in, you do see, Ken, as you get closer to the altar is made of some kind of marble. You're not entirely sure what, because it seems to be stained over with dried blood and viscera. Around the base of it, there seems to be runes etched. The
Runes, fun.
the skeleton, excuse me, is sitting there watching you. To the west or southwest, this place, you do see that the tomb is open. Crawford, you know that direction is where the creature came from.
What happens when I start to approach the altar?
It continues to look at you. It's not making any kind of advance towards you.
Okay. What are the runes? Are they like the other ones that we've seen so far?
Roll Arcana.
Ah!
Or investigation.
I'm guiding myself. I dislike this roll. Every time I have rolled Arcana, it has been bad.
That's not true. The one time you rolled it for the goggles, you were able to see exactly what they were.
True.
Continues to suck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Magic? It's probably magic,
The
right?
runes are currently lit. They seem to be magical in nature. Of what they do, you don't know. A creature is staring at you. The closer you get to the altar,
And it's just blood and guts.
it is.
I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to that creature.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Roll. I think we discussed this, that technically it doesn't make. Or you have to say something, but you can roll. I would say at this point you can roll stealth as you do it, to kind of try to whisper it so it's not aware that you are trying to do something to it.
Yeah. All right.
Easy.
20.
It doesn't seem to notice, but the rest of you notice kind of the shadows on the back wall start creeping up and going up the back of its legs. He is marked. Where is the? I had it. Where's my leaf? Where's my leaf? There it is.
And would Calisius know anything about those runes?
Ask him?
Calisius, would you know anything about those runes?
Calisius!
Yes!
He...
Old
Oh,
man!
it's muted. I'm sorry. I've been talking. I'm not asleep. Oh, do I?
Fucking liar.
Oh, deception.
Do... Yeah, roll deception first.
Do I?
Do you approach the altar, or are you trying to discern them from back there?
I'll approach it.
Okay. How close? Just go ahead and get to the go to where you want to be. You cannot see them from there. Definitely can't see them from there.
Wait, which altar is she? Oh, that's an altar.
This is not an altar. That's a tomb. Okay, so you enter the space. As you walk up, you step on the actual altar.
Oh God.
Or its space. Why are you? Are you not? Are you guys drawing right now?
Maybe.
Why the hell are you you're like halfway in between? How did that happen? Oh, because you're moving CJ with you. Okay. That was very confusing for me. As you approach the altar, you step down to try to get a better look. You put your hand on it. The creature, who has been standing at attention, all of a sudden turns towards you, slams the the bottom of its great axe against the floor, sticks its hand out expectingly. You can roll Arcana real quick if you want to check on the runes.
Stop.
Well, that's not supposed to be.
I know it wasn't you. It
You
wasn't.
don't know what exactly the magic is behind it, but you do recognize that they are in some way tied to the runes you saw in the other room, attached to the shimmering wall.
I let the party know. I think these runes are connected to the ones we saw in the other room. Like it's all part of a bigger puzzle.
The creature has also entered the altar. It has stuck its hand out.
Is it?
That's concerning.
What does it want? It wants something.
Blood.
Not touch that.
What is in the altar?
Blood.
Clesius, yeah. Like I said, it's covered in dried blood. Clesius, looking in, you do see, and the smell kind of hits you, just age-old, rotting, festering blood, like to the point where it's kind of like decoagulated. It's kind of like a layer of. It's gross. I don't know how to
You could
describe
stop describing it.
Crawford
now.
is going to go get the lizard dog.
It's gross.
What I don't understand is what's this thing doing?
He has approached the altar and it's held his hand out to you.
I hold its hand.
Okay. He takes his hand. He uses the butt of the axe to cut along your hand. Attempt to cut along your hand. Do you let it?
No.
Are you going to try to pull away?
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm getting forward.
Make a strength.
Can I do acrobatics?
I'm going to say no. This is a will of strength here. You have given your hand over. 19.
Okay.
Good.
Jesus. Damn. Ooh. Oh fuck. Where did, let's see. What was it? His strength ain't great.
That's not what that means.
Oh
You
no!
try to pull your hand away, but it's got it in a death lock. He drags the axe head along your arm.
Everyone help! Ah!
Blood starts spilling out into the bowl.
Ooh.
He then
Oh no!
Elysius, what are you doing?
he then releases your hand.
I was gonna kill myself. I wouldn't do it like this.
He releases your hand, and the runes on the I can't really turn them off, but the runes on the altar go inert. He returns to his spot, and once again stands guard.
Elysius, are you
Gotta
Okay.
lay on hands on you still?
No, I used the last of them on fucking Crawford.
Just trying to be cute.
Well,
Well, next time don't try to be cute. How about that?
Well,
Are you okay?
No, and I turn towards her and I shake my hand and let the blood fly into the air. Like, does this look okay?
Blood splatters all over you.
Is it like a deep
Oh,
cut? or is it
actually,
just
yeah,
like...
one sec. Clesius, you take. What's his act?
Oh.
What's his weapon do? It's just D6. 4 points of slashing damage.
Crawford is going
Oh,
to
plus
get the.
Hold on.
6 points of slashing damage. Excuse me.
Stop waving that around. Stop it.
Crawford's going to get the lizard dog and bring it over to the altar.
What? Okay.
The
Oh.
altar is currently inert, but yeah, you can do so if you wish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a strip off of my cloak and start binding Elysius's wound.
Do,
Thank you.
Give me a base
Thank
medicine
you.
check just for fun.
Okay.
So,
It's not the
Mediocre.
best job, but you're able to stop the bleeding.
I mean, I just want to like tie it off, probably a little
Yeah.
too firmly.
It's a little tight. It's a little tight. You kind of, Clesius, your hand's a little numb. You can't tell if it's blood loss or because of the binding, but
That wasn't my guitar plucking hand.
the bleeding has stopped.
So did you learn anything from your experiment there?
He stares at her blankly.
I think he actually did the right thing.
We sure he did the right thing?
The runes went inert.
I think that's how you. I mean,
Oh.
you said it was connected to the door. Maybe this you have to offer up your blood to open it.
I would have thought it was one of the royal blood that had to open it.
Did the
Royal blood.
allow here go away or what?
You don't know you have a sit down yet.
Let's
Oh,
go.
what a
Kin,
body.
as you step out,
Yes.
the shimmering door is still there. However, the runes underneath it have lit.
So,
I would say it's become slightly more opaque. You can kind of barely catch glimpses into the room beyond it.
as the runes on the southern door are lit now.
And
In a good way or a bad way?
They're just lit. Usually that means a spell is active, I think. Not very much in the rune business.
you think is there anything weird about Calisius? Like, is he glowing at all or anything?
I mean, other than the blood, no, he's fine. He seems to be acting all right. Well, actually, roll insight. Let's see what happens.
If Calisius acting weird, roll insight.
16. Clesius, are you acting weird?
That's okay.
I tried licking my own blood secretly.
You watch.
That-
You do watch as he kind of
Truth,
seems
no.
to be like picking at it, but then kind of sticks his tongue up to his arm and licks the blood.
Starting to think
Swat
we
his
could-
I grimace a little and I go, no, that wasn't a good idea.
I swat him on the other shoulder and I say, "Don't do that."
I was just trying to clean the wound.
I already wrapped it. We'll get it clean when we get home. You're in a fucking tomb. You know what?
Fair enough.
You're staying with me. You're stuck with me now.
Yeah, not again. God damn it.
It's a punishment.
Mom.
Oh.
Misbehave and then mom like holds your. It's like when you like misbehave in a store and your mom takes your hand. You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze it a little
that's
tighter
exactly
than
what
she needs
everyone does to you. Like every day.
Shall we go to the other room, or
Yeah.
is there anything else in here?
check this tomb.
That's where the creature. He didn't come out of it. He was already out of it, but the coffin was kind of askew, right?
You heard shuffling as you entered the room, and when you turned the corner, it was charging at you. So you
Okay.
aren't entirely sure,
All right.
but you can, I would say, feel reasonably certain that it did come out of that coffin.
Despite the fact that we can see bones on the coffin.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna Photoshop it, so.
Roll 20 has a very limited selection. Of
Actually, you look
opening
inside, you
coffin.
see the bones. They seem to have been gnawed at. And they're disheveled. Some of them are broken, the marrow stripped out of it.
Gross, I hate it.
I guess we might have to go into both doors before the third. I can take a look at the western one.
Yep. Or we can put more blood in this altar and maybe it'll make the runes go inert on the southern door again.
Well,
The rooms on the southern door are the ones you can see are currently activated.
when we came into this, when I came into this room, the runes were quote unquote active. They are in a different state than what they
They
currently
are
are
currently no longer lit, despite the fact that on Roll20 they are lit.
in. Right. Okay.
Yep. These runes, the red ones went off. The blue ones came on.
Right. Okay.
Did we even check the southern door to see if I told you not to touch it, never mind.
You did tell me not to touch it. Can I touch it?
Do you go over to the southern door and touch it?
I'm gonna throw a ball bearing at it.
Okay. You throw the ball bearing. It's for fun. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. It's a 5, but I do have a decent modifier. It's a
Okay.
10. It's a 10.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as the ball bearing is ricocheted right back at you, striking you in the forehead.
What do you think? Health is a game to you? Probably that again.
I'll say
Well,
one. I'll say one. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
4 points from a fucking. It pierces my skull and I die.
You die. Imagine, you don't know what would have happened if you touched it, so.
Fair
handy.
enough, but that's why I use the ball bearing and I didn't touch it. Well, that happened. Guess I will.
As he turns back towards the rest of you, there is a large red welt starting to form on his forehead.
Do you want to
Yeah.
lay on hands for that? Do you need cure wounds?
Here's my secret. I always need healing, but I feel like maybe hold off for now because I'm sure whatever I'm about to do next is probably going to put me under, and I will investigate the western door.
Oh, you're going to the
I
western door?
I run at the southern door.
Wait. Guidance.
Go ahead and roll
Guidance.
investigation at advantage.
Okay.
Natural 20. You see, I mean, it is almost exactly cookie cutter from the first one. You find the poison pit. I'm gonna say you don't even need to make a sleight of hand roll. You find the tripwire. You take your little tool and you just snip it. You hear the grinding of gears above you, but nothing happens.
Okay. Last time there were living things in here, so I will go in.
Wants to walk in first?
Would
You
you?
can. I would just be very careful.
Yeah.
I
Would
would
you?
advise you not.
Guys.
Crawford.
I can
Take
send
the
it. I'm going to send in my lizard first.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna? So you crack the door open, sending Pharaoh in first, looking through his eyes. Does he have dark vision?
Oh, but he has blind sight within 10 feet. Other than that, he just has regular eyes.
All right. 10 feet, you can see that. Well, say you get this much. There seems to be
Still has
nothing.
regular eyes.
Yes,
Hold
but
on.
unless it's completely dark in there. So unless it has blind vision or dark vision.
Ah, I see.
If you continue straight, you will find, in fact, see
Oh no!
another brood guard. He has taken notice of your flying lizard. He would attempt to attack it, but with what's his face's dexterity, he can avoid the attacks pretty easily because he has flyby.
Yep, there's a bad guy in there.
Where?
It's directly ahead. All the way to the back wall. About, I don't know how many feet that is. Hang on. 50 feet ahead.
I'll take a guess and shoot at it. And then
So
direction.
you're gonna pop the door open and then take a shot.
Can I also throw a dagger into the darkness?
Yeah. We'll do like a count of 3 type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go low, you go high.
What is
Sure.
the range of your daggers?
Can I do the? I'm gonna cast. Don't you have light on one of your daggers? If you throw light onto.
Oh, beyond 20 feet, it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean we don't do double disadvantage though, so it would be a straight disadvantage.
Okay, well then I'll yeet 1 or 2 of them because I can just recall them as a bonus action.
One of them is a lid, so if you throw that one first, it'll be at disadvantage.
Sure.
And the other one will
But
be normalish.
you will then have light in the room.
Right.
Your
So-
attacks will still be at disadvantage because you're beyond 20 feet, but Warren's attack will be normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that lit up dagger to light up the way and then
Not
shoot.
telling you how to play your character, but
I will throw my dagger directly left to me because it seems like Warren's probably gonna shoot directly left, so I'll just shoot directly left.
okay.
I throw my dagger. I'm not gonna roll because it's
you
different.
will miss if you just throw it
Right.
directly left to you. However, the area is now lit up. I think it's 20 feet bright light and what is light? Is it 2040?
Hang on.
20. 40
20.
total.
Yeah.
20 is dim.
20-foot radius.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, the whole room lights up as you throw your first dagger in, missing. I need both of you to make attack rolls. Crawford at disadvantage.
Will I have a chance to move my hunter's mark?
I'm gonna say from how rapid this is, no.
No, okay, fair enough.
Can I get a natural one? I can't.
Both of you, as the door is thrown open, the first dagger's thrown in. You have just a brief second to kind of pull your shot up and aim. Both of you, unfortunately, aim wide. The creature is fully aware of you and will use his movement to come towards you. I'm assuming you're slamming the door, but I need you all to make a... Actually, we'll stay in the same initiative.
Is it a full round, or do we essentially just get attack actions off?
It's surprise round. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do I get to continue where we left off in the initiative, or do I just not get to hit this thing again?
What thing?
I didn't get to hit the last one. I'm not gonna get to hit this one either.
You just gotta.
Well, I mean, actually, how about this? Let's roll initiative again because this is a new creature.
Okay.
I need sleep 2 hours, girls. What are you talking about?
Hey,
I'm leaving.
hey, I got the exact same fucking initiative.
Jesus.
I got worse than before.
It's a d20 plus 2. I got 8 as well. Hey, you get to go before it at least. Alright.
No, we don't.
I thought you had 8.
I don't.
Oh, no, you
I
had
had a
6. Oh, yeah, no.
Warren and Crawford. There we go.
Yeah. Alright, so, Ecclesius, make your roll if you haven't already. Yeah, make your roll, Ecclesius.
Are you going to sleep, Ghost Original or Classic or whatever?
He said he was running on 2. God, it's the exact same
It's
fucking
the
turn
same
order.
fucking turn order.
Alright, cool. I don't have to change anything. I just need to change.
That's good.
Except
First
this
world
time,
problems, first world solutions.
This time, Ken and
Dice gods
Laverne,
have
you
to-
can decide who goes first.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Ecclesius, you get to go first. You are aware of it this time because they've spoken. We can do without battle music. So it is your turn. What are you doing?
Everybody, get ready to flank that ugly motherfucker. And I'm gonna. Do I? I don't move. CJ, I just move him on his turn, right?
Move
5,
on your turn. Yeah.
10, 15, 20, and then. Crawford, what are you doing so far up? You're gonna get battered again.
That's true.
Well, maybe it's okay. And I'm gonna.
I did it.
Because I said it used its movement and it didn't. I didn't use its full movement.
Okay.
How far is it from me?
25.
5, 10,
Crawford
20,
didn't know where. Well, he could have moved back on the second one.
Hey, if y'all can adjust to where you were standing if you want.
Okay. Once
Crawford
again I'm gonna
moved
cast
nowhere.
what's it called? You know what? I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Warren.
Okay. How do you inspire him, and also how many more do you have left?
That was my last one.
Okay. All right.
Not even in the main room.
If you don't use it, it lasts for 10 minutes. Everin, did you use yours?
No, I still have mine.
Hers was from the original, or no, the second
Nope.
fight, right? Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
you still have it. You can say it's been
5
less
minutes.
than 10 minutes. Yeah.
Warren, smash.
Okay. All right. Now you still have your action, and I think the rest of your movement.
No, I'm good over here. I got a nice shield.
Okay.
But my
That's
move
good.
for my main action. Hold on. I'm gonna cast. I will cast. How long is it? 1 minute? No, I'm gonna save most of that for my thing. I'm gonna. Can I ready an action?
Damn it. Yeah. What's your trigger?
How does this work? I always hear everyone say
If
it.
you
So
say if you ready an action, it means you're going to be using your reaction during the rest of everyone else's turn to do whatever it is once it triggers whatever stipulation you set. So ready an action for I'm going to use this spell if it attacks this person. You'll use that if like it runs up and attacks that person. You will use your spell, but if it doesn't, you lose. You still lose the spell, but.
so if I ready an action with a spell, the spell gets burned whether I use it
The
or
spell
not.
is cast. Yeah, you're basically casting it and kind of holding off on that last little incantation.
I saw it. I can just hold off on doing anything then.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to use your action. All right, CJ's turn.
CJ, where the hell is CJ?
He's in the back.
Is he always back there? CJ's going to use his turn to get here
Okay.
and ready an attack action if a hostile creature gets within range. That is
Okay.
it.
All right, and then it is Warren's turn. Warren, what are you doing?
Murder.
Well, now I can move my
Hunter's mark.
hunter's mark, and then I'll shoot her with a bow.
Yeah. Nope.
Hey.
I'll get it eventually.
23.
Yeah, 23 hits.
It's 4 damage.
7 damage plus an extra 4.
Nope, 4 plus 4. I don't get Colossus Slayer. Nobody heard it yet.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't know how that works. All right. So 8 points of piercing damage. You see another one of these hound-like lizard creatures charging at you. As it's kind of rearing its hands up to get ready to attack, you kind of hit it with an arrow, stunning it, quote unquote, for a second. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Your turn, Crawford. Is your turn.
All right.
Both of your daggers are at the other end of the tomb.
Oh no, what would I do? I'm going to move up to it, tap my belt twice, and both daggers return. It needs to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
I think it's a +2 if I'm not mistaken. Where'd it go? Yes. Oh no, it's +4 because it's safe. 16 and 9.
Both daggers go through its space. One scrapes him for 4 points of damage, and for my action, I will attack the creature.
Okay.
Stab.
Roll your attack.
Are you? What is that? Like 11 to hit?
12. That does not hit.
All right, cool. I will, with both daggers on my belt, or one in my hand, one on my belt, I will 5, 10, 15, 20. That is my turn.
All right. And as the end of your turn, it is now the creature's turn. Taking a shot from him and a slice from you. Hey, Crawford, high or low? Crawford. High or low?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Did you? What's that?
Just high or low. Give me a high or low.
Oh, low.
Okay.
Hilo, piccolo, hilo.
He charges forward at the first big threat he sees, triggering
Jay
the bite
will
attack.
attack with a +3 to hit.
Okay. Roll your
15.
attack. 15 just hits. He comes running forward. He reaches his arm out to slash at Warren. CJ bites into his wrist and kind of pulls it away. He shakes him off and continues with his attack on Warren.
6 points of damage to the creature as the dog bites down on his forearm.
God, stupid thing. I hit that button, you stupid thing. All right. He is going to attack all. Actually, he's going to do 2 attacks. He's going to do 1 claw and 1 bite at Warren at advantage. 23 to hit for the claw.
Yep.
And 17 to hit for the
Yep.
bite.
Damn it!
Oof. All right.
You don't like that.
That is a D8 and a D6 plus 2.
Wait, I have a question.
Answer.
The way that protection fighting is worded, would I technically be able to impose disadvantage on that?
I mean, the creature attacking isn't within 5 feet of you.
I thought it was a target
that is
of
5.
you within 5 feet of you.
I mean, to
Not
me, I mean, the wording, you're right, but to me it would make no sense because you aren't within range of it.
I feel like it's just like I'm in range of Warren though, and I can like shove my shield in front of him. But I guess that's fine. That's fair.
Pull him back away from an attack.
Future, you can see attacks a target other than you
But is it
that
saying-
is within 5. Yeah, the wording is weird.
Is it
it
within
saying
5 feet of
not-
you or 5 feet of the?
Yeah, is it saying within the creature or within the target?
It is very much not clear, and they did a poor job writing that.
That is a whole. Yeah, I'm gonna say because the creature is on the other side of Warren, and Warren is a big creature. I would say that wouldn't make sense for you to be able to just basically go around a centaur and basically
fair.
cover 10 feet. with a
I just
shield.
wanted to ask for semantics reasons.
No, that is a poorly word.
So what is it? 5 feet both then?
Yeah,
The
so
creature you're
if-
trying to protect, and also the creature attacking the creatures you're trying to protect.
I would say if the creature's within 5 feet of you, and it's trying to attack something, you can impose disadvantage. So if he was like right here and attacking Warren, you could impose disadvantage because you're able to basically affect the creature itself.
What's this? What's a thing called?
Protection fighting. It's a fighting
Protection.
style.
Protection.
Yeah, it's a fighting style.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, maybe you could like, based off of the name of it, you could maybe go off of the spirit of what they were going for, but that doesn't tell me anything.
It doesn't. I mean, and it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Basically, you would be able to reach twice your body length in order to block an attack. Kind of thing.
I lunge forward and
through 2 allies. So I'm gonna say, again, in a situation, if it was like this, then yes, it would work. But if it was, since it's like this and you're nowhere near him,
that's fair.
Yep. I'm taking the hits.
I peeked away for a second, and that thing was in my face, and I got scared.
no, Warren and the creature have merged to attack you.
Warren, they did a Power Rangers. Now
You are fighting the. What the hell's the thing called? What's the giant robot? When did they all merge?
Megatron. No,
that's
Droid.
Transformers.
Transformer.
I was gonna say Optimus Prime too, and I was like, wait, no, that's Transformers.
Okay.
Megazord.
Megazord.
Yeah.
The Megazord is now approaching you, Clesius. All of your friends have merged into this creature.
You knew the time would come. You just didn't think it'd be this soon.
Hey, CJ, come here. I love you, boy. Buy me some time.
I was going to say CJ definitely did not. He loves you too much.
There's not really any way for me to use my the inspiration for any of this to help out somehow. I don't know what you could use that for.
Depending on his subclass. I know my bard you can do
I don't
shit with it.
So
Inspiration is just
Well, think
rerolls,
about-
right?
he could use his. I think he has biting words or whatever, but he no longer has any. He's one. Yeah, he doesn't have a thing left, a point
But
left. I guess.
The thing about Calisius's inspiration, if you use it to try to do something you're like trying to succeed at, like a saving throw or an ability check or an attack roll, and even with his bonus, it doesn't cut it, then you retain the inspiration.
But I can't try to use the inspiration to subtract.
Not with this bard subclass.
Yeah.
With
No,
other
he has a specific selling words he could use that would expend a bardic inspiration, but he doesn't have it left. So.
Yep. All
right. So that is a total of it's 5 and 8, 12. No, 13 points of slashing and piercing damage. He will then take a slash at CJ for attacking him. Whew, 16. Does 16 hit?
CJ cast shield. Wait, no. It hits.
All right, CJ will take a... It's a D6, right?
I don't know.
7 points of slashing damage.
Hey, I'm playing your dog in combat, Calisius. I have no idea how much health he has. So,
22.
22? I thought we
Oh no, yeah, we rolled for it, I think.
Yeah, we rolled
24.
more than 22.
Yeah, it was 24. I think Everett's right.
That's the
Okay.
first time CJ's taken any damage since we got him.
Combat, yes.
This is what happens when you keep Crawford in charge of the dog.
Yeah, I mean, no
I don't think
help.
it's not Crawford, my friend. It is.
Will
It's Gus.
end the creature's turn. It is now, I believe, Not Crawford. Sorry, Kim
Calisius.
or Evern.
Okay.
No, Calisius, you're. top
Evern
right.
has higher dex than me. She goes first.
Okay, Evern, you can go.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get behind it, can I?
No,
Here?
there's a wall there.
It's fine. I'll stab it then, or try to stab it.
All
I
right.
miss.
10 does
Hit.
not.
Miss.
But you have your.
Actually,
Oh, but you do have inspiration, yes.
I don't think a 12 hits right.
12 does not hit. You're basically running into the same problem Warren did. The hide is thicker than you thought, and he's able to just kind of dodge out of the way and slip the damage from the attack. You have a bonus action, and the rest of your move.
I don't.
I need my battle music.
Interesting.
This is putting me to sleep.
Hang on one
Yeah.
second. Thinking about the bonus action. I don't know if this is a good time to use this or not. That won't help. That won't help.
Bird, hurry up!
That would help. Okay,
Don't be mean.
so
She's waited so long for her turn.
Get his ass. Or
Get that ass.
okay.
gonna
I use my attack action. Can I try to get on his other side? Like push through him at all, or dance around him?
Yeah, sure. Why don't? I would say, give me athletics or acrobatics, and he'll contest. We'll treat it like a shove.
Okay, I'm gonna go acrobatics and try to dance around him.
Okay. I think I'll have like one. I've got 2. Strong creatures. You are able to kind of push him out of the way.
Oh,
Okay.
Did I get in your way?
Sorry, anyway.
Well, this is where I'm at.
yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I assumed you were saying that so you could get here, but if that's where you want to be, I can't stop
I
you.
did want to go there personally.
I mean,
but
I can get
You
there
can-
now.
You can put yourself there.
I didn't know if I could or not.
Yeah,
guess
oh,
I
that's,
could, like-
that's what I thought you were saying. You're trying
I
to
thought
shove
that-
your way through him and
going
get into that
for-
space.
Yeah, basically. I just yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, that's it. That's
Okay.
my turn.
All right, that's the end of your turn. It is now Kin's turn.
Inflict wound.
Yeah. I don't have
Dragonborn.
that. I can, however, fly my baby over here to do damage.
Okay. Roll attack.
Hang on, I gotta go do the thing. Yeah.
21
Roll when I
does
tell you
hit.
to roll. And you take 6 lightning damage plus 1 piercing.
Ooh.
All right. So it's 7 overall.
Yes.
It bites in. Once again, you see the electricity arc across its back as the fangs dig in deep. Is that all he's gonna do, or are you gonna leave him out? What are you doing?
Yep, because when Crawford comes in, he'll need advantage, so we're going to do that.
Cool, I get to kill Serpent. I mean, what?
No!
Oh, actually,
Yeah, how much health did the...
I'm sorry. Avern, roll at advantage and roll that bite again for advantage. Roll attack again, Avern, and roll bite.
Wait, why do I get advantage?
Just do it. I'm telling you to do it. Do it.
Okay.
Get the bite at advantage?
Yes. Just to see if you got a natural one. Yeah,
I
okay,
thought
you're
so.
fine.
No.
23. 23 does hit. Roll damage.
11.
11 points of piercing damage. So as the creature came running up, swinging wildly to dig into his two foes, he left himself open,
Okay.
allowing you both to get in 2 quick strikes.
Nice. Reckless attack?
Yes.
So can I
essentially
use that
what is.
advantage damage instead?
No, that's not how that works.
Damn it.
Yes, his
And-
ability is reckless attack.
That's
Toll the dead.
All right, told the dead. That's a wisdom, correct?
Correct.
8. He fails. Roll your d10.
Yeah.
D12.
D12, sorry. Roll your d.
Boy,
4
damn it.
points.
terrible.
Once again, you hear the sound of the bell echo out throughout the mausoleum. It covers at its ears, but blood starts trickling out anyway. That is the end of your turn. Actually, you have movement and that's it.
I didn't measure out my movement before to see if I could take the spot of my fucking creature. Can, technically, so I'll go over
Technically,
there.
you can. Okay. And then
There.
you can still move your creature if you wish.
It's
Alright.
under me. I can't move it right now. Okay, there we go.
All right. That is the end of your turn. It is now back at the top, Calisius and CJ.
5, 10, 15.
Where are you going?
You are flanking with CJ. At advantage.
It's
Oh,
fair.
okay, that is at advantage. 9 does not hit. You're not really used to using weapons, so when you kind of go in, it's a little bit of a shaky thrust. The creature's able to see it and kind of bat it away.
And I have nothing else left. Somebody else go.
Okay.
Well, it's CJ's turn.
Yeah, CJ, inspired by his master, will attempt the same.
Again, at
2
advantage.
fights.
Damage.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
I will.
Good dog.
How
1d6
does
plus 1.
CJ kill this creature?
Yeah, the first bite on the forearm kind of brings it down to the floor, exposing the neck as the blink dog jumps in and goes for the jugular.
Okay.
And drink
Ripping,
Pepper.
down the ground.
ripping out the jugular, blood splatters all over Ken
No.
and the dog's
It's
face.
gross.
The creature lies down to never get back up.
As he pants happily and looks at Calisius.
Calisius begins to kick the fucking thing when it's down because it hit my dog.
It feels good, doesn't react. It is.
I'm not doing it for the reaction. After like 6 or 7 kicks, I lose my breath. I'm like,
Yeah, responding to the aggression, CJ would also just like tear and beat the dead horse, essentially.
I'm gonna go investigate this other pool of ritual back here.
Walking up,
like,
you see.
question.
Okay.
These things, do they have clothes on, or because it looks like a big potato sack?
That is technically its hide.
Okay.
It's very
Okay, thank
rude
you.
of you.
Well, it's not far off.
Well, they're dead, so.
Yes, no, it is.
You shouldn't disrespect the dead Calisius.
Alright.
Crawford,
Entering the room. Oh, God.
those kids are gonna love these things.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
What?
Those kids, the adventurers that you're friends with. Never
Are
mind.
you
Just
talking
never
about
mind.
the orphans?
Yeah, the orphans. We got to keep a backstory alive.
I don't
All right,
remember
please continue by.
I will. The lizard dies because it flew into a wall and got stuck there.
Oh no, man.
Reckless flying.
Sad.
Avern, coming into the godly. That music got loud.
You got a tense for the dog getting attacked. I will check on the dog to make sure to see how it's doing.
The dog, he's a little hurt. The gash is decently deep, but it's not life-threatening.
He kind of is worried.
I would be worried too. Walking into the room, you see. Oh, speaking of CJ, why the hell is he in the void?
Who did that?
Who do you think? I'll give you one guess.
You?
No.
Don't
Yes.
put that on me. I didn't do this. I didn't touch CJ. I have been moving around the snake, yes, and putting my snake into the void, but I have not touched CJ.
Entering the room, you see much the same setup as the last one. On the western side, you do see the once again a mangled and gnawed corpse, bones shattered, marrow eaten, I guess. On the roof of this lid, if you tend to investigate, there are the similar ruins to the ones you found in the original Yantis. To the south, you see a very familiar altar. Rooms alit in red. There is again, lizard-like, dragonborn-like, but more a different kind of lizard standing guard. The altar is covered in blood, and the runes are lit.
I'm
I
gonna
pick up. Can I pick
myself
up?
just a little bit.
I'm sorry, two people talking at once.
Can I pick up CJ and try to feed his blood into the bowl?
Okay.
He's already bleeding, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you would like to attempt to do
I
so.
mean, I was
Yeah, but now you and the dog will never be able to leave.
The dog is stuck there forever. No.
Because you're cursed.
You can certainly try.
I try.
All right.
Well, I mean, I walk around them, let them do what they're doing, though.
Okay.
I'd like to put the body that we just made back into its tomb where it should rest.
Okay. Easy enough. Approaching the tomb, you get the feeling that this body was not. It was resting there. The corpse that was originally in there. Let me rephrase this because my tongue is tying. The body was put in there to torture the corpse that is now dead. It is not its tomb.
Jesus.
That's right.
Oh.
Yes, you see there was attempts, scratches on the side of the tomb to escape, to no avail.
And this thing got out anyway.
Yeah. All right, but do you put the body back in there?
No.
Okay. So,
Put it on
Clesius,
fire.
as you approach, do you step on the dial with your dog?
I don't put him on it. I kind of like lean him over and
Yeah,
like
I'm
shake
saying
him.
Step.
That seems kind of archaic.
So again, the creature walks up, sticks his hand out.
Wait,
Mary
still-
sticks her hands in it.
am I still bleeding? Nobody ever healed me. I
mean,
put the dog down.
You have your
You're
hand is
bandaged.
tied with cloth. You're bandaged.
You were bound and bandaged, but I mean,
I see that thing come up, and Khaleesi kind of looks at the dog like, nah, puts it away. Like he was just gonna go for the bulb. Now this thing's comes up, and he's gonna
okay.
it's holding his hand out.
He is holding his hand out.
I'm not gonna take its hand. I'm just gonna does that bowl move?
The bowl is affixed into the actual altar itself.
Okay, I'm gonna reach in with the same hand and try to see if any of my blood pours out. It couldn't have clotted yet.
The creature will grab your hand as you reach forward.
I will pull away.
Okay, roll. This time I'll give you acrobatics if you know it's coming and you're trying to specifically avoid it. Ooh, that's a good.
Here's
roll.
another good roll for
I go for
me.
you, could
Let's
you?
see if there's another good roll for you.
God.
Oh, I forgot I rolled amazing on that one.
Does he do the slick
He
wipe it
doesn't,
there?
he doesn't get anything fun.
Fun.
God damn it!
It grabs
Oh,
onto
no.
your
I
arm,
love
and as you
this
try
so
and
much.
pull
Rips
away,
Ah, no! Somebody
it
stop
pulls
it!
you back. It slashes into your arm unless someone tries to stop it for another D6 plus 2, 3, no, 2 plus 2, 6 points of slashing.
Can't impose disadvantage on that with the protection thingamabobber.
It was a save.
Fair.
It was in fact a save, not an attack roll.
It wasn't my hand there first, but like Calisius just did it, and then I just stood there like an idiot.
Once again, the arm you
You were
just
so, it was a surprise move. You didn't believe it could happen. I would do it again.
so carefully bandaged the first time is once again ripped open with the blade of the great axe. The blood goes into the pool.
How much blood do you have?
The creature
Bodies have a lot of
returns
blood.
to its position, and the runes go inert.
Do you need like a? You've donated a lot.
I'm not healing you this time.
Do you have grapes? Give him.
Did she heal
I'm
me
gonna
last
walk
time?
away.
No, your medicine checked you, and that meant you stopped bleeding.
Are you okay? Do you want me
No,
to grab it or
I'm
something?
I'm 2/3 dead, and I sit down on the ground.
Well, not here. I'm gonna help him try to stumble into the main corridor.
Technically, you could say
No, I'm gonna try and bandage him up again because everyone's pissed.
stumbling into the main corridor, you look towards the south, expecting to see the familiar shimmering wall.
Oh my god.
Instead, one second, I'm actually revealing some stuff that you would have seen, but it's just more tombs. Instead, what you see is the entrance to a
The good guys.
long corridor. Oh, actually, no, you don't see. Well, it doesn't matter. Some people have dark vision. A long corridor leading to what seems to be another altar, but you're a bit too far to make out any actual. Especially those without dark vision, you can't make out anything because it's dark in there. But the shimmering wall is no longer there and is no longer blocking your path.
I'm to stomp forward because I don't want anyone else in my party doing anything dumb, so I'm gonna do the dumb thing.
Okay.
Everno, help me!
Do you
It's
want me
late,
to?
and I
I
want
can
to keep
illuminate it.
As you cross the threshold, yes.
Yep, I did. Warren moves back.
You explode. No, you see at the very far end 2 fires light on scones on the wall. You can now clearly see the altar. As it basically, as every second the room lights up more, but you're not quite close enough in to see it. You assume there are more scones that just lit as you have entered the room. Coming into the room, as you pass where the barrier once stood, the scones light. You enter into what was once a tomb and burial area. It gives way to what looks more like a temple and a temple grounds. The far end, I'm assuming y'all are just going to go all the way in. You see an altar of bones, appendages, body parts, just actually mostly bones. Everything is kind of rotted away to slough at this point.
Is this a church?
It is. It does look like a temple, a church of some sorts. Winged, the similar winged serpent arches hold up a almost like a cathedral inside. On the left and right walls, you see mosaics depicting. Where'd it go? To the left and right, you see the two serpent statues. As you enter the room, they don't move, but it's like their eyes are fixed upon you. As you further walk in, the eyes seem to continue to follow you, and each of you get the same feeling. The eyes are locked onto you.
My way over this.
To the right of you, you see, or left of you, the western side of the wall, you see mosaics of serpents and serpent folk pulling what looks to be other humanoid slaves up to an altar, slitting throats, tossing them in. Above them all is a giant winged serpent, fangs protruding, tongue out. It seems to be spewing some kind of mist or fog or something over the crowd, almost like it's purifying its subjects. To the west, you see, or to the east, eastern wall, the northeastern wall, you see actually far enough in, so I should reveal it. Another door with another etching on it. You'll have to get close enough to actually see what it says, but you do see a familiar serpent, this time winged and staring back at you, basically. On this wall, you see another mosaic, this time depicting some kind of priestess clad in a beautiful... The colors have faded, but the dark red and golden feathered shoulders are still present as it holds out a scepter. And you see the same serpent-like folks forcing some kind of liquid, some black viscous-looking liquid down their throats, and you see some of them kind of midway in a transformation of some... you see their like scales kind of partially growing on their bodies. So yeah, you are in this temple. One of the arches the center has crumbled, but the way the wings are positioned, they're still kind of holding up the ceiling. There is a bit of a like kind of gap, but stone pews flank both sides of you. What are you doing?
I think everyone was driven into her by annoyance, but now she kind of pauses, realizing that she has no idea what the fuck is happening in here. She's gonna call for Ken.
Hi.
Ken!
And
Save me!
And,
Hi.
you know what the fuck any of this all is?
Good fucking question.
You can roll a religion check. Calisius, you can also roll a religion check. You can do yours at advantage.
Why is his at advantage?
Religion, not history.
Oops.
One more time. Well, we can just use it's +1, so we'll just use your first. Natural 20. Ken, you don't know. Again, you know of serpent god, like gods who are serpents. You don't know what anything this is. Calisius, when you enter this tomb, you noticed the religious iconography that was on the mausoleums, the thing carved out. You knew of serpent gods, but seeing the full depiction, you know convincingly that this is the god Seth. A serpent, an
Egypt?
evil... No, not Set. Seth. 2 S's ETH.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't write it. But that is the god.
Uh-huh.
He's oh shoot, where'd he go? This isn't the right one. Why are you doing this to me? How could this happen to me?
No. Bad pie.
He's a Canadian god, isn't he?
No emo.
Yeah. Sorry. He is known as a chaotic evil god who is the mastermind of poison, traps, and murder. His clerics are known as Vreol Olo, or
Spell.
favored ones.
Telesius, knowing all this information, goes, oh, my arms, dear Lord Seth.
Oh God.
Are you attempting to pray to the...
Yes, there's no doubt that the history is filled with accounts of your healing miracles. Please, fix me. I rolled a nat 20, baby.
I'm gonna say you...
A check, not a summoning.
You know that throughout history, Seth once went by a different name, Mershok.
Mershok.
And what was... Seth was a... seen as a... what it's called? He basically took Mershok's position, but he kept the same kind of beliefs, I guess. One of them, is sacrifice. And as you look over to the wall, the inscription you once couldn't read all of a sudden forms in a way you understand. And it says to become a favored one must present a great sacrifice.
I go back outside and I bring the 2 cups of blood.
I thought you were going to get the fucking...
You are going to...
I bring the 2 bodies of things.
Okay. You could bring them only one at a time, but...
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing with those 2 bodies? Here, I'll pull them up for you.
I drop them on the table. My lord, there's a great sacrifice for me to have to do that because my hand, I'm almost dead. And out of anyone here, there's no one here who likes to trap people more than I do.
As you approach the altar,
Everett, I'm going to keep praying to this guy until you bandage me up.
You also notice the 2 snakes seem to be staring at you.
I'm going to move away from Calisius.
And as you get close to the altar, both of them spray out a cloud of dark green noxious gas into your face. I need you to make a constant...
It is a Seth Rogen fucking...
Constantinople saving throw.
No, I'm going to say Constitution saving throw. But I'm trying to decide if I want to...
Did I not dodge this thing, man?
I'm sorry?
Alright, fuck it. There you go, Pie.
Oh my god. You take... 1 second. It was a Constitution saving throw. I was trying to decide if I wanted to make them in. You take only 4 points of poison damage as you feel the gas seep into your lungs and almost take root, but you're able just to cough it up before it does. Otherwise, you almost feel a little lighter as your coughing fit comes to an end.
A little higher.
Shut up, you 2. Do you present the 2 bodies?
I throw them while I'm choking. Just cover my mouth.
As you approach, you see this pile of bones. When you throw the first corpse on top, gives way and falls into a deep, dark pit of a wave of nauseating, rotting flesh. Comes flying out at you. I won't make another Constitution saving throw, but it's disgusting and you're near vomiting. But you toss the second one in, and to your left, or to the eastern side, you hear a click, and
He shakes his head. He's not going towards that.
And,
Nope. Nope.
And as you are standing next to it,
But you did all the other stupid things.
you notice a
Third time I learned.
You notice another circle of runes light up underneath a door, which you have now approached, and you can now clearly see a depiction of what you have been led to believe. You are actually, well, no, Ecclesias was going out around saying, "Oh God, Seth." You are led to believe is the god Seth feasting upon the flesh of some creature with a army of smaller serpents also feasting on the same creature.
Only Kin sees that. All right.
Only Kin, yeah, she's standing right next to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Guys, there's runes, there's stuff. Come over here.
What I asked for.
Crawford's gonna quietly, but quickly, make his way to the other side of the door, or other side of the the hallway.
You can move
here.
in person. You don't have to tell me. Okay. As you move,
I think I'm dying.
Just making sure because you might do something. I'm just
I might do something.
Being specific.
Vern's going to take his hand again, even though she's mad about it.
Actually, you sacrificed more than one. Hey, Clesius, you, as the second body falls into the pit below, you look down at your right arm as it slowly starts to stitch itself back up together.
Hide that from Ever.
You regain 9 hit points.
Worth it, right? That was worth it, huh?
Yes.
That was a good decision. Yeah, that was a good idea.
Oh, thank you, Lord Seth.
Would you?
Ooh, man, this is gonna get fun. Let's see.
No.
You know, actually, Ken, why don't you give me a perception or investigation?
Perception has a higher bonus.
18. As you are on this kind of side wall, you re-examine this mosaic, the one of the priest standing over humanoids, basically being force-fed some kind of black ichor. You notice in her hand outstretched is some kind of silver rod. But what's strange about it is the silver rod seems to be sticking out of the wall. Just ever slightly.
Yeah. Hey. Stupid idea.
What?
Is there something on the wall?
What are you doing?
Should I pull on it?
What are you doing, Ken?
Wait. I will do it. The Lord of this place watches over me.
No.
Okay.
I watch over you. And I've been failing at that.
She's holding my hand and try to walk away. She's holding my hand and I try to walk away and try to pull my hand away.
But
are you actually okay? Just
not hard.
I mean, if Vern, if you were letting him go, then you can. Yeah, she seems very uncomfortable with this place. So you're actually, I mean, dude, you didn't even need to roll. You're actually able to kind of slip out. She seems distracted with, I'm guessing, the mural to her right or left, I guess. Right.
CJ, stand back.
A mural depicting essentially people being slaughtered wholesale for this wicked god.
I stopped for a second and I think, wait, doesn't anyone have mage hand?
I don't.
I don't have it prepared.
God damn it, me neither.
Wait, really? You don't have mage hand?
No, I message people.
Yeah, fair enough. It's arguably.
So I'm gonna pull on the rod. I think it's a terrible idea. So is anyone gonna stop me?
No, it's in your heart.
No.
I was going to, and then I'm
you
saying,
or the bard.
Lord Seth, may you protect this one, and I step back.
What am I rolling?
Nothing. You pull on the rod. It kind of sticks for a moment, but as you push it down, you hear a series of clanks, and all of a sudden, the woman and the altar she's standing next to kind of slide out of the way, revealing a small little alcove.
Clesis.
And inside the alcove, I'm assuming you poke your head in, you do see a chest, old but ornate, almost made out of silver. Or it is made out of silver and iron.
Clesius waits for a second for the bad thing to happen.
The bad thing does not happen.
Crawford!
And Clesius freaks out and he's like, "Come on! What?"
Hold on. Let me set it off. I think it's a manual thing. Crawford's gonna rip open the chest without even checking.
I'm gonna message to Kin in her head.
Roll investigation for me.
Message Kin in her head real quick and say, "Make sure he doesn't swipe anything like the teapot."
Oh, before I do this, would you be able to give me a little bit of help with this?
Yes. I'm good. Guidance. I pat him on the top of the head. Also, don't steal anything. It's a bad idea. It's also disrespectful.
You're acting like I'm the suspect, and Crawford attempts to investigate it.
Natural 20. There is a trap. It's rather rudimentary. Once again, designed to spring when you open the chest. Knowing that it's happened, you kind of angle yourself away from what you believe to be the suspected path. Open the chest, and the dart goes flying off into the ceiling.
Oh, that's fun.
A lot of these traps were meant for people who were careless. I don't want anything like that from this tomb. So if you're interested, you think it'll help, go for it. And Crawford will, get off of his knees and take a couple steps away.
Okay, but you don't learn?
No, Crawford doesn't. Crawford does not. He's not super interested in all the crazy, magic shit that's in here. He's in here because of the investigation.
But Kin, do you look?
Very reluctantly, Kin kind of, goes in, opens the chest, and is like, well, maybe there's a key to another door, or maybe there's healing potions, or maybe there's money, and we need money for the tavern.
Opening the chest.
I'm gonna open it.
You find an absolutely beautiful robe. A dark shade of red, crimson, one might even say, maroon if you would. Pulling it out, the actual stitchwork is made to look like scales flowing down the robe. Its shoulders are adorned with feathers of gold. And when the light hits it just right, it almost looks like the feathers themselves are glowing. Other than that, underneath the robe, you do see a metal staff of some sort, along with a small pouch.
Cool. I will bring these things out to the group.
Okay. You all see the...
So... What's in the pouch? I assume it's money, but...
It is not. They're actually gems. Actually, I'll do something fun for you. 10. 6. They're not very expensive gems. They're kind of, you see a lot of opals, some agates, a few smaller rubies and emeralds. overall, you probably estimate it's worth to be about 60 gold.
Okay.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor. Is this... Are we pilfering?
I don't know. I'm not really... I don't...
Well,
we want to take this?
I mean, isn't it a wee bit disrespectful? I mean, we're not really here to, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of...
If I thought they were personal effects, yeah, but they're not buried with a body.
I mean, you knew better than I would about this.
I mean, I'm more concerned that they're cursed or they're related to some sort of trap that'll trigger later if we're wearing it in a room, but that sounds very paranoid and superstitious of me.
I will say the robe does match the robe the priestess on the mosaic was wearing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, the shiv in me is very much like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how you would RP this.
I'm a different person in this game. Can we please take it?
Well,
Everyone's gonna listen to whatever Ken advises because Ken is the one who's like, brave
Warren,
person.
do you have burial customs in your culture? Like, is this a weird thing to do? I'm a little bit lost here. This seems kind of out.
No, this is outside my wheelhouse.
Hey, Ken.
I'm Calisius.
Well, I know what he's gonna say.
We all know.
What?
I don't think, unless we need this stuff, I don't know if I want any of it.
Alright.
Is it magic?
The party?
Or what?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do we need it? And do we want it?
Yes.
Well, we don't know what they are, so we can't say if we need it or not.
Can anyone identify what they do?
I don't have that. Do I have that as a ritual spell? Do I even... Never mind.
Well...
Different person.
Yeah.
I can touch this barrier.
Well, can I throw a bead at it first before you maybe get hurt?
I think you're distracted with a moral dilemma. Everyone gave up on that, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So
it made her uncomfy.
So what are we doing, guys?
I'm touching the barrier.
I'm just gonna.
It's not a barrier. It's just
take.
Oh.
That one's a door. It has similar markings underneath it, but you heard a locking mechanism undo after he put.
Oh, well, they're dealing with that. I'm gonna move because I don't want to answer that question.
I'm gonna move ahead with Evern because I feel uncomfortable as well.
Evern, it is dark in here. You do see. Crawford, you can see all the way down. But you do kind of see a dim glow coming from... Oh, I fucked reveal on. There we go. This direction.
Okay. Crawford is going to throw his glowing knife into the darkness. Not into the darkness against the wall. Or how far his dark vision extends.
What about the gems? You can just... Okay, yeah, sure. It is lit brightly up from 20 feet of the dagger. You can't... You're too far back to actually see around the corners, but you are
right, it's lit
confident that it is lit up.
Do you want me to scout ahead quietly, or are we just going in?
I'm gonna have my shield ready just in case.
So the answer is probably not. I will follow at a stagger behind Evern. I'm not going to meet her, but I'm going to be a little bit behind her.
Okay. I'll say from there you could probably go ahead and make out everything up to this point. A joy. Let me read. Following the path from the ruined temple, you enter what seems to be a small chapel. To the north, you see shelves of different vials. It looks like some kind of potions and just potion-making... I forgot to put the table down. Oh well. Potion-making ingredients of sorts. There's a couple books on the shelves. To the south, you see another large snake statue. This one, though, is a little different. There do seem to be some kind of stone egg-shaped objects littered around the statue. Statue looks a little more feminine in the facial features, I guess. But unlike the Yuntai you saw earlier, this one is fully serpent. It does have two hands. They are currently folded together with scimitars, a scimitar in one and a dagger in the other. But I say a dagger. This is a large statue, and what is supposed to be daggers probably more the size of what you would say is an average longsword. And the scimitar is about twice the size of any scimitar you've seen. The statue is amazing. The detail in it is phenomenal. You can almost see each individual scale on the creature depicted. There are a good amount of eggs around.
Evern turns around the party and says, "Well, there's nothing in here. We should turn around and go out."
You can roll deception.
Slowly creep forward, keeping an eye on the snake.
Okay.
Like it.
Behind the snake statue, you do catch... God damn it. I hate this. There we go. The corner of what seems to be a chest of some sorts. Golden gilded, but iron barred and made of a wood that you're surprised hasn't rotted away yet.
But there's no, mysterious grave robber standing around in here.
There seems to be... Make a perception check.
I'm in the corner. You've caught me.
Natural. You don't even see Crawford standing next to you, much less the dragon flying overhead or anything else in the room. You are completely distracted by...
Vern's rolls are so reliable. He rolls like shit whenever, but he rolled like shit.
Evern, what?
You are completely distracted by this statue, which is monstrous in size and scale.
Don't sneak up on me like that. I could have stabbed you.
Didn't. This time, it's a lot in this room.
Since when are you a stab first type?
Me?
Well, when people startle me, I tend to punch them first. I have a sword in my hand.
Fair enough.
Okay, somebody else. What do we do?
That statue looks very realistic, and based on what happened upstairs, I'm afraid it might come to combat. Can we convince them that we're not here to hurt them, or are we too far gone at this point?
I don't know what we are here for now.
I don't either. Could the statue elaborate?
Could the statue
creature Could the creature that is currently made of stone elaborate?
You
Is
don't know
it the
that.
creature?
Roll
Well,
inside on the statue.
Roll inside on the statue.
no, that is what Crawford believes based on the information that has already happened.
You don't know.
Statue look mad.
It doesn't really. Vern, yeah, no, it doesn't look mad. It looks blasé, I guess. Not emotionalist, but doesn't seem to be. Yeah, kind of emotionless. It doesn't. It's not showing anger or joy or fear or sadness. It's almost acceptance.
I'm still gonna avoid that.
Okay.
The most I can do is tell you the last creature that touched it.
I would go over to Kin. It looks like alchemical supplies kind of over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would go over there with Kin and kind of looking over it, but most of my attention is fixated on the statue.
The candles, yes, the candles are lit. That's where the dim light was coming from.
Are the eggs also made of stone, or is it the statue?
The eggs are also made of stone.
Interesting.
Yes.
I am looking for potions.
The potions. What's
healing potions?
Your perception would make sense.
Can I attempt Kin with any kind of like perception or investigation based check that she wants to make?
I'm gonna say, your passive investigation. Knowing you are dealing with traps, judging from everything else you've seen in here, you are on high alert, looking out for anything. Below the shelves, you see what looks like to be a runic pattern, kind of barely edging out, and then going back. Like it's circular, so edging out and then going back into the shelves in a kind of crescent shape.
Okay, not knowing whether or not you were talking to me or Kin, I will take.
I'd say with your passive investigation.
Okay, I don't. All right.
I hate the investigative one.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of gently nudge Kin and direct her attention towards what could possibly be a trap of the arcane nature. I would advise maybe we don't touch anything on the shelves.
On the shelves?
Yeah.
You do notice, once again, various alchemical ingredients, some of which are common, other which you have no idea what they are, what they would be used for. You see vials, about 6 to 7 vials of this black tar-like fluid. Mixed among them, you see 2 familiar red-tinted vials, but they seem to be a deeper shade than the ones you've seen. Almost like they're a bit more concentrated.
So I probably shouldn't touch anything on these shelves.
Do you think I think that's why the runes are there, but I don't think our necromancer friend was here for healing potions.
No. But considering you went down to a lizard.
Wait, what?
Hey, a lizard dog.
A lizard dog.
Don't be so demeaning, it's a hound.
Yeah.
And considering that seems to happen a lot in this party.
You pass out a lot.
Is it your turn to fall unconscious?
And
I let her do it.
I'm just...
Do it. Do it.
Is there any way that I could think of to kind of disrupt these runes?
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay. I can try. I can do it with guidance.
13.
Because I like.
Well, plus a d4.
Plus a d4. 17.
Unlimited power.
You
I just
unleash bolts of lightning. No. You kind of closely get down on your knees without actually crossing over or disrupting the rune work, and you study them to the best of your understanding of arcane magic. You get the feeling that these are runes tied to something else, and then when you kind of look back at the statue, getting a little closer, you notice that at the foot, covered in some places by the eggs, a very similar runic pattern surrounding the statue, minus 2 symbols. Knowing what you do since you investigated the tomb at front, it is a very similar spell to that tomb. The one that you put the Yuan-Tai back in. You would get, I think, with a 17, yeah, you would probably get the feeling that disturbing the circle at the base of the ingredients, alchemic stand, whatever you want to call it, will probably release whatever spell is on the other. So this one, it would release the spell that is this stupid thing.
So probably not worth it for thing that turns people into snakes and greater healing potions, 2 of them.
Wait, it's for the snake statue and the eggs?
Yes.
Yeah, they look the same, and considering with the door thing before, and it's like you activate one, the other thing deactivates, activates. That whole exchange.
Yeah, I think I'm tracking. Do you think that the chest behind would also be some kind of trigger? Do you mind looking over that with me?
I don't mind. As long as you're the one who's touching the chest and all I have to do is give you guidance, because I am not a technical person.
No, but if I see anything arcane, that's definitely in your domain more than mine.
You say so, but I'm not a wizard.
Well, you're more wizard than I am.
You do know someone who practices more arcane spellcrafting.
Yeah. What is he doing, though?
I don't. He was currently watching the robe. Incidentally, Curlisius.
Is he dead?
He has 2 accounts.
Ghost! Ghost! Yeah. Are you awake?
Thanks for calling my name. Woke me up.
Jesus, man.
We play D&D sometimes.
I was going to ask if you are doing anything with the robe that was handed to you, or
no. I'm tired of doing stuff. It hurts. It all hurts.
You're doing what?
Nothing. It hurts. I'll try when I'm out of this place.
Okay. The God Seth grabs you and takes you into the underworld. No. Okay. So yeah.
One side quest.
You go.
The question is, do we leave him there or go get him?
You discover almost an identical rune set, somewhat hidden underneath the chest.
Shroom really wants us to fight a snake.
I mean, it's set up in a way. It's a smart setup. I just don't know.
The chest itself is not trapped or locked in any other way.
I'm not a fucking necromancer. I don't deal with that kind of magic. I don't know what he would be here for. Was he here for this room? Was he here for the other room? Was he an
here
idiot?
For the body, and then realized, hey, the body is alive.
Kick my ass.
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna look around and see how. There's lit candles, but is there any other signs of this place being well traveled? No.
Nope. In fact, you see piles of dust and cobwebs in the corners.
I don't think our quarry has been down here. I think he went to the first room and had to leave.
Do you think he even got to the first room?
Well,
Oh,
no,
you mean
I
the
don't.
first,
No,
like, the
from
top room.
Yeah, I don't think he got
Right.
back. He didn't get
considering
past
there's
the
blood
guardian.
there, and there was no blood in the other rooms that we traveled, he definitely didn't come down here.
Oh no, his guards died in the first room, and then
And-
he booked it, and then he closed the door with a bloody hand.
Nobody's been down here for ages.
Yeah,
Then he left,
The-
and then he fought guards.
exactly.
The candles are some sort of magic. I would have to assume.
I don't.
Ever
So,
listen
what,
plan.
is there? What do we?
I don't think there's anything for us down here.
Are we assuming that he was smart enough to know which tombs he was robbing, or was he looking for something out of the eye of the guards, and what he assumed to be the guard patrols, and by extension us? Or was he looking
What if
for
he's gathering bodies in order to come down here and thought he had enough?
That's a good theory. Well, Calisius did some crazy shit with that altar. Do you think that there may be something there?
You mean we should make Calisius bleed on these runes again?
No, I'm no.
Cut that vein open, baby.
I'm saying that there may be more to investigate on the altar that had a reaction to dead bodies, because all we know about this individual is that he works with dead bodies. So maybe that was something.
Maybe if you want to go investigate it.
I would be happy to. I'm just a little bit out of my depth right now. I don't know anything about magic in general, and especially divine magic is well above me. But I would be happy to look at it with my regular eyes.
My damn regular eyes.
And he does
do
so.
it.
He walks back to the other room and hesitantly, keeping
He
an eye
don't.
on both of the statues, he will
You know what you're doing?
investigate the
You
altar.
approach the altar, and a cloud of greenish noxious gas spews out from both of the
Gross.
snakes. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Actually, if that is where you
Looking
are,
at it
Kin,
makes stuff happen. No.
then
Walk
you
up.
also need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Based on the order of operations, he also had to do this. Did he do it before or after he brought the bodies up?
Before, after. No, yeah, before. Sorry.
Before.
That is.
Oh no.
Crawford, you were expecting this, and you quickly and deftly backed away from where you thought the extent was of the poison, avoiding it altogether. Kin, you, more startled by Crawford's movements, did not adjust in time. You take 12 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned. Oh, actually, no, you are poisoned.
Gross. I hate it. Feels gross. I hate it.
The smoke, the noxious fumes seep deep into your lungs and feel like they're taking hold. You're coughing and gagging, but you just can't seem to expel it.
I'm thinking.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
And I already used all my lay on hands points, so
It's fine. I've got potions.
I'm thinking that one of the potions on that table, when we ingest it, will make us immune or resistant to the poison, but doing so will animate these statues.
no question. What are we hoping to get down
proximity
here?
based?
I don't know.
What did you
Everyone has lost sight of the goal. What are we hoping to actually get down here?
I don't know. I've just been. I was ready to go at the first room.
Well, are we looking for a reason that our invisible friend would be down here in the first
I
place?
mean, I thought we were looking for the invisible friend, personally.
Oh,
He's obviously not down here.
He was gone before we entered this tomb.
Then I would have turned around at the snake man upstairs.
I feel like I think we're covering our bases to make sure that this was not a random target, if that makes sense.
My friends, I think it's time we take a rest for a little bit. Everyone here is kind of banged up.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Nice. I had 26 points of health.
That's because you didn't do anything.
None of you let me.
Oh.
Sticking your hand out.
You did a good bit. Don't let the tomb get to you.
Let's just sit down for a little bit. I'll play some music, and once we've gotten hold of ourselves, we can get back to it.
We're just not gonna fight your snake pie.
That's entirely your decision. I can't make you fight the snake. I'll be sad, but I can't make you fight it.
What if we find it's hard?
What if we do something challenging or difficult? What then?
I don't know. What then?
I feel like. Hey, does this altar have fresh blood on it, or is it just the fresh blood of the two bodies that Calisius dragged out?
I mean, it's nothing there is fresh, but the two bodies that, yeah. I mean, this stuff's been here for a very, very long time.
And
Did already try to put me up.
And there was no
That the blood is-
conceivable anything that happened when Calisius decided that he was a patron of a long dead snake god.
What do you
Through
mean?
the bodies, he got crop dusted. Then he threw both of the dead bodies onto the altar.
Into the altar.
Then
They're
into
technically-
the altar.
They're in a pit below the altar now.
Okay, so there's potentially untold dead bodies in there,
Yes.
which would be a great boon for someone practicing necromancy. We can rest down here.
I doubt.
Can you rest
All
down
of
there? That's entirely. You can definitely try.
Calisius
sorry,
leans
we
against the
can
wall.
attempt to. I don't know what
Calisius
else.
rests against the wall, and he starts playing music.
I don't know what else we would.
Clesis, your hand feels really good right now, man. Like your arm feels like it did when you were back in your 20s.
That's creepy.
He just does his best to play good music and take
Listen.
advantage of the moment.
That's an excellent point, Evern. That's a really good point.
So are we leaving?
I think we
No,
should.
I will take a look around once I catch my breath. Please
Well,
wait for the old man.
we would let you know of the runes around the potion table and the chest behind the statue, but we would also tell you that we strongly believe that would animate the large snake statue.
Well, that's got nothing to do with taking a rest right now.
Well, it does because
You go home and take a rest.
Hell.
I will say this, Ken and Ivern. This place is straight evil. Neither of you have felt comfortable when you've walked in this door.
I can. What?
Neither of you. You both know that neither of you could rest comfortably in here.
Didn't.
Answer.
Fantastic.
Okay, well that's an interesting point that I have not been thinking about as a paladin. I'm gonna use a divine sense.
Okay, divine sense. Where are
I
you?
would like to know exactly what kind of things are happening in here.
one all you can see. This is celestial in nature, but evil.
Is it like emanating from a particular spot down here, like that?
This and where you are right now, in this chapel and in the temple, it is all just radiating. It's an evil, dark presence, which would explain what happened to Khaleesi.
I'm gonna strongly recommend that we get the fuck out.
Well, I mean,
Khaleesi slides the robe on. He's getting comfortable.
You feel comfortable. You feel surprisingly, the robe doesn't look like it was made for a person of your figure.
Mm-hmm.
But as you try to slip it on, it kind of bends and expands to kind of fit around your bulky, husky stature.
The amount of fear you have in saying words.
But yeah, no, it fits like snug. You feel actually a little bit more protected, and I mean, it's not like it's fully taken effect. You feel like if you just kind of sat around for about an hour in this, you would maybe become more accustomed to it. I'm going to kill whoever does that. Get more accustomed to it. In layman's terms, you need to attune.
I need what?
You need to attune to it.
You attune and rest at the same time.
You do feel magical. It is magical in nature.
Well,
please go upstairs and discuss this like in a more comfortable environment.
Yeah.
Can we take a short rest?
It be much better. It was evil up there too.
And outside.
Fine
upstairs into the outside.
I did not sacrifice all of this blood just to come to the final room and say, "Nah, let's go back."
It's evil. It is evil. I can't explain it any better than that. Just don't think there's anything to gain.
Except, destroying the evil.
Except you didn't really sacrifice anything to get here, Evan.
Hey, guess what?
I sacrificed you, bitch.
Exactly.
Sunken cost fallacy.
It's time for me to
I'm
cash in.
trusting those who know about the evil here. I'm not gonna spend a minute here if the divine think otherwise.
I spoke to this place first. I'm okay. Look, it healed me.
Okay, well, if you want to stay down here, that's on you. I can't anymore.
Yeah, I'm following whatever Everin and Kin feel is best.
And if you get stabbed or bitten or eaten by a snake, that's not my fault this time. She leaves.
So we don't want to grab anything and run for it. It's what I'm getting.
If you want to do it, Warren, try. I will try to
Warren,
kill you.
I'm with you. Just give me an hour to rest, and then we will go for
it. If somebody can have like one healing spell left, I will freaking try it.
I have, baby. I have 5 healing spells left, I think.
Fuck.
He hasn't really been using any of his spells, so that actually tracks.
Yeah. Well, if you heal me up, I am willing to try grabbing something and just running for it. You guys should have a head start.
All right, fine. Since there's treasure on the line, everybody come here real quick. I'm just gonna burn my spell slots and heal everybody, except Erin, because she did nothing.
Yes, Everin. Everin.
Crawford is okay. Yeah. Everin is okay. Ward, come here, and I will cast Cure Wounds in the second spell slot.
Okay. Roll Cure Wounds at your second spell slot.
Really?
Not great. You feel like, despite getting some favor, there's a presence in here that is restricting your abilities. You heal, Warren. You do heal 6 points.
Well, I'm at.
No, wait. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. Here we go.
No,
I do it again.
No, that was right. You cast it at 2nd level.
Yeah, I know. Then I cast another one.
Second one. Okay.
There you
This
go,
time,
buddy.
you feel a little more accustomed. You still kind of feel that presence is restricting you, but you're able to heal him for what you believe you should.
Okay. So, what do we want?
Healing points.
And then I'm gonna heal
Potions.
myself. And then I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. All right.
What do we want?
Red vials on the shelf.
Red vials. That's it.
No.
That's all I care about.
Well,
At least
there
it's-
was.
Well, I mean, if you Warren, come here. What do you see that you want?
I don't particularly want anything. It sounds like you guys are having a tough time deciding.
Well,
So
let the people who are making us do the work not really have a say in this. DM, remind me what I see, because I was.
On the shelves, you see the.
Not paying attention.
Again, a bunch of alchemical stuff, and then you see the 7 black vials and 2 red vials.
CJ, come here.
wait, how many vials?
7 black vials and 2 red.
Are they're corked though, right?
Yeah, they're corked.
Do I see any books or notes or anything?
You do see some books on the bottom shelf.
Hmm.
In fact, you can even see on there, one of them's open. There's also one
I
in the middle.
feel like the books might be more valuable, but I don't know for sure.
Warren, you can go for the books. I will go for some of the vials, but
No. I will be the only person grabbing anything. You guys need to leave first.
Warren, I think this door might lock behind us.
Well, if that happens, goodbye, I guess.
I turn to CJ. CJ, anything else with you, boy?
What did you ask? Anything else with you?
Can you teleport anything else?
He looks at you, kind of perplexed. He doesn't understand what you're saying to him, but he just kind of sticks his tongue out.
No.
You're training for that.
If we're really daring, I can go for grabbing that whole chest at the bottom there.
You know what? How's that chest? Describe that chest to me, Pi.
It is made out of a unspoiled wood, which is surprising considering the age of everything in here. Kind of gilded with gold and held together by iron bars.
Can CJ help him?
What my gut feeling? Would I be able to lift that and not be unencumbered?
What's your carry weight again?
Not be unencumbered?
Centaur, he can carry a lot.
Yeah,
I can. My carrying capacity is 300 pounds.
But I thought you
I'm
got
using
something.
half of it, so probably not, unless it's like.
I mean, it doesn't look like a huge chest, but it is. You do see metal parts. It's mostly wood. It probably would be heavy.
Can CJ help him?
But can CJ
Drag it?
help him
Drag
No.
drag it or carry it? I mean,
No,
you
just-
could, but that would be very slow them both down, basically.
No, it's either if I can take it, I'll take it. If not, it's a no go.
I mean, it's possible. You know, as I thought you got like some special ability to be able to carry more, but whatever.
I can move shit like I'm a large creature. I've just not considered one for some reason.
That is kind
Yeah, push, drag, or lift 600 pounds, carry 300.
Yeah. So
All right, Warren, my boy, I believe in you.
you believe?
Go for the treasure chest.
Well, I would say you guys need to start running already.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty
I'm gonna
quick,
cat-
so I can be in this room. And-
Well, actually, you're fast, aren't you?
yeah, I'm not strong, but I'm very quick.
Well, I think you're the only one that can kind of keep up with me. So
Yeah.
I cast Longstrider on myself.
Okay.
I get it. That's another 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
I'm good. This fucking door better not close on me.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, this door right here.
Yeah.
I am going to. Damn. Is there any way that I could do something to keep this door open? could I put a dagger into it that would, keep it closing entirely or anything like that?
Yeah, how's that door work? Is it a swinging door?
It is. It opens. It's hinged. It opens up to the inside. It is magical, so you can't destroy it. But as for delaying its closing, you don't know enough about the arcane to be able to make like an educated guess on that. But you could always try.
Hey Warren, what if we moved one of the tombs in the way of these doors so they didn't close?
Oh, how about one of those stone benches? That way.
Yes,
we're not.
Kin, Crawford, help me move these in the way.
Okay,
The
I will take one.
Alright.
Are bolted into the ground. They are built. They're actually built from the ground.
Oh, nope.
What about those rocks that are over there?
The
Yeah.
rocks. I mean, yeah, they're big enough if you want to try.
Debris.
These are
Crawford, come here, help us.
these are pillars though. They're not. They're stuck in the ground.
The rock. in
Well,
front of
this
the-
one's for Lisa. We should be able to
Guys,
roll
listen,
those.
This one is possible to move, and incidentally, this is destroyed. I just couldn't find a good animation for it. And these are all movable.
Well, let's just move a big rock in front of it. Let's make it straightforward. Is that okay, Pi?
You can certainly try. I will not say you can't try.
Crawford, come here and help us.
Okay. I will assist in. Well, what are we doing with the rock? Are we just gonna push the door up to the wall and then put a rock in front of it like a doorstop?
Yeah. Just to buy him time.
Yeah.
On a magical.
Okay.
Why don't we just try and keep the door open with our bodies at that rate?
Because
when we make a run for it, you're gonna be left behind.
Okay. Can I do? Okay. I want to do a couple of things.
All right.
I would like to help them with the rock. I would
Okay.
also take some of my rope, tie it around the handle of both of my knives, so there's a little loop in rope tied to the handle of my knives. And
Okay, well, what are you trying to do with it? Because the doors are open up inward to the chapel.
oh yeah, I'm not worried about the doors. The doors are going to either close or they're not going to close. I'm going to make little hoops with ropes tied to my knives, and when Warren lifts up the chest, I am going to try to, like, I don't know, the hoop with a bottle game like at a carnival.
Okay, yeah.
Tie them around two of the potions. One of them that is red, that Ken more or less identified, and one of the others I believe was filled with kind of a blackish ichor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
So-
you're gonna try to tie them. Wait. Let me get
No,
this
no,
straight. You're gonna try to tie them around the potions?
No. I'm going to use a rope, tie them to the handle of
The door, yeah.
No. Two of my knives, and then when Warren grabs the chest, I'm going to be close enough to here that I can hopefully get the neck of two different bottles. One of them, a potion of what I assume is greater healing, and one of the unidentified darker potions,
Okay.
and then bolt with Warren. When we get close to the door, I'll attempt to recall both of them. Hopefully they will bring potions with them, and if they don't, fuck it.
Can I ask a question? You're basically trying to lasso them?
Does that, yeah,
In
does
a
that,
manner, yeah.
I mean, I don't need a full lasso him, because I'm essentially just making sure that the momentum of the daggers coming back to my body will be enough to hold the neck of the potion against the
Okay. So we're gonna go through a plan here.
kind of goofy, but I don't know what else to
We're
do.
gonna go through a plan here. So you guys are gonna try to use the rocks to jam the door.
Yep.
Okay. That's right. Crawford is going to attempt to tie ropes around the potions, dart out, then recall his knives with the ropes attached to try to bring those along. Is that about right?
Wasn't the idea that if you touch the potions at all, then that'll do the rune thing?
Yes. You did know that's that. Like, if you disturb basically, if you interrupt the runes in any way, or like interrupt anything, like if you touch anything on that thing, it might, you believe it'll set off or at least dispel the other runes.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be dispelled when the chest
Is open to. Yeah, that's what he's saying. So he's gonna try to grab it at the same time Warren does his thing.
A good drawing.
Okay.
Yellow.
You're gonna try to lasso the potions. Warren's gonna try to grab the chest, and y'all are gonna try to jam the door.
Well,
I'm gonna try to jam the door before they grab me.
Yeah.
They shut the door and
close, and Calisius want to be close.
So we'll start with what would happen first. Let's try to jam the door. I would say this is going to be at advantage because people are helping you, but it's going to be a strength check as you're trying to shove the rocks into, I guess, the gap between the hinge and the door.
That's the best way to do it, I think.
I'm assuming that's what y'all mean, or are you just going to like loosely stack them in front of the?
No,
big one.
Jam it
Okay.
it's possible.
Okay. So I need someone to give me a strength check at advantage.
Warren.
What?
Between Kin, Calisius, and Crawford. So all -1, unless Kin has a.
That's why I said
neutral.
Warren.
I got a
We
-1.
all have -1.
I mean,
Alright.
Warren and Crawford are both capable of trying to block the door as well because they haven't committed to what they're doing.
Yeah.
We'll help though.
Would it be strength or athletics?
You can argue for athletics.
All right. Oh fuck!
It's at advantage.
Oh right. All right. Not that great. But not terrible.
You do your best. You find some rocks that kind of look small enough to where they can get into that crack, and some that might be a little too big, but you feel like if you could just shove them in there. With the help of everyone else, you think that you have successfully kind of gotten them in there. Whether or not it'll stop the door, you're not entirely certain, but you feel like you've at least jammed it up.
Might give you 6 seconds.
All right.
You guys should leave. Like actually leave.
2v1.
Oh, we're leaving.
I go walk up and stand next to Everin.
Oh wait, Calisius?
Yeah.
Write a song about us. Thank you.
Yeah. It's
All right.
been nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crawford, you ready?
okay.
I go walk up next to Everin while they're getting ready to go, and I say, "Hey."
She stares at the wall.
The others may come, they may not.
All right.
This is fucking dumb.
This really is.
So it's.
So,
See, I had a
Someone
number.
The trap on your way out.
I had a number in my head because I was not prepared for this. I don't want to hint at anything. This is a stupid fucking plan.
It really fucking is.
If
It
y'all-
really fucking is.
Are set on doing it.
Well, fucking now we're not.
The
Now
thing. No. Don't let him talk you out of it.
oh, it's bad. It's a
Diamond hands
bad
to the
way
moon.
block
To
door
the
and a big giant
moon.
stick
To the
that leads
moon.
people
All right,
in the room.
Warren,
You guys are gonna
Crawford.
die.
Hey, this is what happens when I've been like haven't been able to do anything all night. I just like
Warren.
I like
and
that chest.
Crawford. What are you
I-
doing?
I just like the chest.
Just like the chest.
Oh,
You could just leave. You could just leave without
I
taking
asked
it.
her to leave
Crawford.
an hour ago.
Crawford,
Hi,
I-
Crawford,
your power. You
You
can
can-
put nothing in the chest and let him go.
Crawford
need-
and Warren. What are you doing?
I need
Can
you to
I-
calm it
No,
down for me.
the time for discussion is over. Crawford
my-
and Warren, what are you doing?
With my feeble strength,
Mm-hmm.
can I put myself? I know that we quote unquote secured the fucking door, which is not going to do anything. Can I attempt to recall the daggers if I'm here, trying to hold the door open. Can I see a straight line to my daggers or no? Because I'm afraid if I recall the daggers and I have to bend around a corner, the potions are going to shatter.
No, that would be a straight line. It would go straight into the wall.
All right, let me measure. A key? Is that good?
Yeah, roughly right there.
Evan,
But
I need you to cast bless on a couple of folks we know.
That requires
way too late.
Wait, hold up. Would I have been able to use the inspiration on the jamming of the rocks?
How long does inspiration last?
10 minutes.
No.
Do any of you guys have a DM inspiration you can use?
I would give Warren my DM inspiration.
That's non-transferable.
Oh, I've seen it. People do that in other games. It's okay.
Well, I mean, yours was personally from you looking at your daughters.
He will know my daughter's love.
Yeah, Pi doesn't give inspiration. Maybe
25 weeks in.
I don't know. Maybe if y'all actually played better as players, I would.
This is pretty inspirational, Pi.
I'm. This has gone in a completely different direction I thought it was gonna go. All right, I'm gonna say this: in order for order to pull off that plan, you'll have to touch the bottles first, which would set off
the shit show.
The shit show.
I'm already all right. Crawford, everybody's gone. Which
that was gonna happen. I already said what I was going to do. I'm not going to reevaluate it based on God telling me what was going to happen. I know there's a glyph. I'm not going to step right up to it. I would attempt to fucking.
You're going to attempt to throw them at it?
It's like a hoop. Yeah.
He's lassoing it.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
If that doesn't work, Crawford doesn't think this is a super great plan, and he's not going to spend like 10 minutes fucking dicking around.
Ken would have told you that it's not necessarily a person that touches; it's when anything on that shelf is disturbed.
Okay, Crawford
Ken would have known that and would have told you. I'm sorry, I thought I intimated that. I guess I didn't, but yeah, no. If it's touched, it's disturbed.
Ken, can you cast guidance on Warren?
They're not here. It's just between me and Crawford now.
Hey, Warren.
You're not there either, Clesius.
Yeah,
I'm up there with her right now.
Yeah, no.
Go back.
Warren, as soon as we even attempt to interact with this thing, either of these things, anything in here, shit's gonna go down.
I understand that. So, between you and me, do you want potions or the chest? Chest is safe. I mean, potions are safer because I have a straight line out of here. But I mean,
I don't want to fucking die in here. I will assist you in something that you think is a good idea. But
hold the door. I'm going to grab either the potions or the chest.
Well, Khaleesi sits at the chest.
Hold on.
Not here.
Yeah,
will.
Yeah, you're not in the room.
You got rope?
Yeah, we gotta decide one or the other. We're not. There's nothing.
I tie rope to Warren and I stand at the door, and I say, "Whatever you think is a better idea." I don't think either of these is a particularly great idea, but
all right, hold the door.
Cool.
Okay.
Crawford had the rope tied around his waist, and I'm assuming that Warren either tied it around himself or something he thinks is worthwhile.
I am. So, at this point, cast Longstrider. I now have. If I dash, I have 100 feet of movement. I'm gonna grab the chest and book it. Not waiting for like just grab, yank hard, and book it. If it's too heavy, I will just let go and run.
So it's gonna be an action for you to pick it up.
Yes, so I won't get the dash on the first turn, but that's still 50 feet of movement.
door. That door.
Yeah, in 6 seconds.
All right. Crawford, I'm going to let you know, man. This roll is going to be all on you. If
Oh no!
Let's do it. Let's
Wait,
fucking
hold
do
on.
it.
Don't put it on me.
it's you are the only thing, I'm going to go ahead and tip my head here. You are the only thing that's going to possibly be able to hold that door open long enough for Warren to get through. And you have to roll a high on your strength.
You guys have to do it now.
They don't have to do it. I am giving you this because I mean I don't know how I'm equipped to deal with a player death.
Yeah, fair enough.
And possibly two. Like if you roll really bad on it, it's a possibility you might get trapped in there with them.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now, Warren. Crawford considers himself a good guy, but he also considers himself not a complete idiot. So if shit goes south, you know what side of the door he's gonna be on, if you can help it.
Fair enough.
All
Do
right.
you still want to continue? Crawford will make this blatantly obvious.
I mean, like, what? Why are you second yourself now?
Oh no, I'm letting you know that I'm not going to be helping you when shit animates and I'm not able to keep the door open.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess this is goodbye.
What?
All right. Warren, as soon as you touch that chest, this is kicking off. So it is your call.
Wait, hold up. Hold on. Is the potions closer to the door?
Technically, yes.
Fuck it. I'm going for the potions.
I mean, it still falls on Crawford's roll to see if the door stays open.
Right, but
You're fucked.
The only reason you're getting this roll is because you tried to jam the door.
okay. Yep.
So, as soon as you touch it, we kick it off. And we deal with the consequences.
Yep, let's do it.
It's not
Freaking red
every
potion, black potion. I feel like the chest would have been better.
You can probably grab more than one potion if you go for it.
Yeah. All right, I'll grab what I can.
How about you just, when you're ready to start, give me just a base dexterity check. The minimum you can get is 2.
Okay.
Scoop all up in your
Why didn't
arms.
you just fight this stupid fucking thing?
You go back in there and fight it.
Yeah. You rallied the troops and then you left. So
Yeah,
what is your
Ever.
Lord.
this is funnier.
Warren's gonna go in there and try taking it.
All right.
No.
Just
21.
Stop
He's
trying to
gonna-
rally other people.
You
I
have
won.
your sack ready to go. You are able to get all but 2 of the black potions in there. So that's 5 of the black potions, 2 of the red. Crawford, I need you to make a strength saving throw as immediately once he touches that, what's it called? That bottle, you see you feel a blinding flash from behind you. Ignite. You hear this low groan and hissing coming from behind you, Warren. The glyphs at your feet, Crawford, immediately go inert. And the door begins to slam shut. It has a slight hiccup as it's crushing the stones.
Shit's going down. Crawford will attempt to keep the doors open.
All right.
That's a 10.
Well,
The door.
Right on the average.
The good news is, Crawford, the door slams shut, but it blows you back into the temple behind you. The bad news, Warren, is that the doors slam shut and you are left alone in a room with an awakening Yuntai abomination. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
I hate everything.
All right. Well, wow. What the fuck first? Oh my god, I was planning what was going to happen after y'all left the temple. I was not expecting you to stay inside.
I don't know why we did.
I don't
know why we didn't fight. You've never walked away from anything ever.
Shit.
Hey, There was no reason for us to be down here.
Except there's loot. Loot.
I'm lawful good.
Yeah, I don't know why we were down here either. We were like coming across loot, and we were spending like half an hour deciding whether we were even gonna take it. And I'm like, why are we even down here then?
And then
I have a dungeon for you guys, and we're like, cool. And then we're like, oh, there's nothing useful down here.
Except when we got to the part that was useful, you're like, nah, I'm bored of this.
Not
then,
useful.
I mean, you, Clesius, you got something actually really fucking useful, and it's a pretty cool robe.
Yeah, Clesius, you're good, man.
So you can go ahead, and it actually works out that you got it too, since you tried to appease the god. You now have, and I'll add it to your thing.
No, you motherfuckers! I never got to ride Warren. I've tried that so many times.
As you saw in your list, the robes of Rael Olo. You still have to attune to them, Clesius.
Mm-hmm.
The rod itself is only ceremonial. It doesn't have any purpose other than for the thing. You get +1 bonus to your AC and saving throws. And once per day, you can activate the robe's effects. Your appearance becomes more serpent-like, and you gain advantage on intimidation rolls and can now speak to snakes.
Okay. Can Clesius feel bad and head back?
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
see you guys on Sunday. Are we planning
Friday?
on Sunday?
Friday.
You guys might have a one-shot Sunday, but I will not be there.
Yeah. Friday we'll do like a 2-hour thing, and then we'll call it.
All right. Sounds good.
Incidentally, you still know where the traps are, and you step over them.
You set them off. They're all dead. All right.
Okay. This is gonna
be guys. Well, that's one word for it.
How do you want to murder Warren next time?
You know, the fun part
How do you do it?
is Warren still has a chance. Because I obviously had planned for y'all to awaken it. The problem is...
just chug healing potions until it runs out of...
The problem is, Warren's definitely not the most charismatic person in your group. And he's gonna have to be to get out of this one. Whew.
It's almost like we knew it was gonna happen, and then we did it anyways. That's
Yep.
weird.
Yeah. So, for fun, I had 15 set in my head to jam the door. That would have given you advantage on the strength roll, and the actual strength was set to 16 because it's a fucking magic door slamming shit.
Oops, you relied on me to roll well. Also, I have a -1 to strength.
I didn't rely on y'all on anything but leaving. Like, I had a whole thing planned out in my head what was going to happen.
Oh, no, you guys did. The rest of you did.
Everyone knew what she was supposed to do, and she did it.
No, I mean, hey, this is going to be fun. Warren, I'm glad you're a part of this.
Well, you're glad I was a part of it.
Yeah. What is your other character? What is he all about?
Your backup.
Yeah, backup.
You don't know.
You don't.
Is it Floon?
It's Floon. Yeah, we've been conversing about that for a long time. Man, that sucks, man. Warren, your after story was gonna be so much fun, and now we're not gonna get to do it.
This is entirely up to you, Pi.
I mean,
it's not. At this point, we kind of took it out of his hands.
No.
Yeah.
He can only save us from our actions for so long. So see what the fuck happens.
I presented you with temptation, and you gladly dove right in.
I feel like if I feel like if I didn't do anything, we would have just spent all night crawling through a dungeon and then just leaving, which just felt like
leaving with a pretty solid robe and
more information. Solid cursed robe.
It is
actually
60 gold.
It is not a cursed robe.
Oh.
Everything I told Clesius is 100% true, and there was nothing omitted.
I don't believe you.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I will tell you that there is a cursed item in here, and y'all didn't find it yet.
Is it the statue?
Is it going to be Warren's body?
Yep.
One of the eggs.
It's one of the it's all of the potions are cursed.
It's the candles, isn't it?
All right, I'm getting off. You guys have a good
you
one.
are all dismissed. Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. That got
Yeah.
real tense at the end.
Adios.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I love you.
See ya.